This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Live at Ulrich Stadium, you're watching Cash Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Billy Palmer, along with Mr. Chuck Yacchiani. Chuck, we've got a very important 4A1 matchup tonight.
Yes, I mean, coming into the season, we were kind of worried about this game actually because, it's Weatherford.
Right.
And they were picked by the coaches in the preseason to win it all. That kind of changed last week when they lost to Clinton. But, I mean, they're still one of the class teams in this district. So
yeah, Clinton has the lead in the district now at 3-0, but Weatherford's right there at 2-1, 4-3 overall. Cash 3-3 overall, 1-1 in district play. So this one certainly has playoff implications and not looking too far past this week. But we go to John Marshall next week. That'll be another very pivotal game, and also the very last week when we play Chickasha, that's going to be a monstrous one, probably in that game in my mind. There will be a playoff spot on the line. But tonight it is Weatherford versus Cash here at Ulrich Stadium. Both teams fighting early in the district season. Still talked to Coach Griffin before and said, look, football seems like as soon as football gets here, it's just gone. He's like, yeah, it's like about to be week 7 or whatever. And he said it gets faster and faster every single year. You're watching Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications, always innovating because every community matters, providing top quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. You're watching Cash Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
.4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventative maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventative maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours, Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, as I think it's cross country senior night here. Just got to hear a little jab at the coach and how bad he is at Mario Kart. But here we are tonight. A nice night here at Old State. The wind is blowing pretty hard. It's died down a little bit, not as breezy as it was earlier. Kind of cloudy tonight as well. The atmosphere feels kind of down. I don't know what's going on right now. It just feels odd. I don't know how to explain it, but
it's a great night for football.
It is a great night for Thursday night football here on Fall Break Week. Thank you for joining us wherever you're joining us from. Hope you guys had a good OU Texas weekend last week, and I know
yes, sir.
I got to have a good one. Got to sit in the middle of, as an OU fan, got to sit in the middle of the Texas fans, so about as good as it gets.
That panned out well for you.
As good as it gets. Speaking of OU, Mr. Ethan Downs, a Weatherford graduate, had probably one of his biggest games as a Sooner, had 3 tackles. 2 of those were sacks counted as tackles for a loss. Other big plays in that game. And his brother plays for this team. I don't think he gets a lot of playing. I think he's kind of a young guy still. But anyway, there's a lot to talk about tonight. We'll talk about some players. But right now we need to talk about the keys to the game. I know there's several things that Chuck and Coach Griffin talked about this week.
Well, Weatherford has a lot of weapons, from their receivers to their running backs to their line, but probably the biggest weapon they have is the quarterback. A lot of their offensive stuff runs through him. He loves to pull it down and run, but he will throw it if he's pressed into having to do that and look downfield. So one of the defensive keys to the game is we've got to stop the quarterback. We've got to stop him from running. We've got to stop him from making the big play. We've got to create turnovers. He's been known, the Weatherford quarterback's been known to make some bad reads, so we've got to make sure we mix up the coverage a little bit, put some pressure on him, and make him throw interceptions. And we've got to stop the big plays. That's what killed us last week against Elk City. Is Elk City got behind that big line and they ran. So we've got to stop their Eagles' big plays.
Yeah.
Offensively, we have to be consistent as a whole unit. I mean, we can't have 3 guys firing on one side and 2, going kind of halfway. We've got to do this together. I mean, it's a team sport. We're one unit, one whole team. So we've got to do it together. Running backs have got to hit the holes. I mean, if go back and look at the game from last week, and you can see some pretty big holes, but they're bouncing it outside, trying to get it all back at once. And we even talked about that. You can't get it all back at once. You got to take a little bit at a time, take what they give you. Receivers, we talked about this too. Receivers have got to get the ball thrown to you. You got to secure it, tuck it in. And then probably the biggest thing, which has plagued us all year, is we cannot turn the ball over. You cannot turn the ball over 5 times against teams like Elk City, against Weatherford. You can't do that against good teams because they will make you pay for it.
Yeah, and especially a team like Weatherford, and even past that, I think turnovers are huge. But we've seen this about every week as well. It seems like Cash has been a team that have shot themselves in the foot with penalties quite a bit this year as well.
Yes.
That's took us out of some really good positions. really it kind of ruined the flow of some drives. I'm kind of looking at that tonight, and you're playing a team tonight. Weatherford is a very good team, but compared to Elk City, they play a completely different type of style, right? Their
Yes.
Elk City style is more physical, as opposed to what Weatherford does. Coach Griffin calls them a little more finesse. They're not finesse. You think of what finesse means, but certainly they would. They're not quite the same as Elk City, but which is a good thing. I think it's a good thing. But if you look at their line, just watching in warm-ups, their line is big. They've got a big line. We'll talk about some of the other players down the line. But a team like this, if you have a drive going, or your defense gets a good stop and then you get a stupid penalty and you give them another chance, that's going to kill you.
Yes, I mean, I think what that has killed several drives this year. You know, in the first 6 games, is we'd get some momentum going, and then we'd take a step backwards, or a hold to take us 10 steps backwards. So we've got to keep focused. We've got to stay disciplined, and we've got to finish the game. And that's just, you know, that's pretty much the whole bottom line right there. We've got to finish.
That's your keys to the game. You're watching Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Hillary Communications. Always innovating, because every community matters. Providing top-quality telephone and internet service. Visit their website at hillary.com. You're watching Cash Bulldog Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot, we'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle, top dollar for your trade, and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs, save more lives.
Back here at Ulrich Stadium on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching Cash Bulldog football. About 16 minutes left till kickoff, and we're about to have the playing of the national anthem, so we will pause for just a minute.
Fundraiser for the high school cheerleaders. They have some back at the front gate now. Pulled pork sandwich, chips, cookies, and drinks at the front gate. Two for $10 to support the high school cheerleaders. At this time, we ask that you would please rise. On the field, the Pride of Cash Marching Band set to perform our national anthem.
Fine job as always by the Pride of the Cash Bulldogs. Now we get.
I like the band.
They listen. If you didn't have the band, it would feel completely different. The atmosphere would be a lot different. As we get ready for the starting lineups, Chuck.
The starting lineups for tonight for the Bulldogs, they're going to change a little bit because we have a lot of them out.
Yeah.
At strong tackle, Blake Burgess. Strong guard, Ruben Cable. At center, Jacob Hudson. At quick guard, Alex Fricky. At quick tackle, Braxton Jackson. At tight end, Gunnar Tate. At fullback, Connor Muldowney. Running back, Josiah Thomas. I'd look for him to carry the ball a lot tonight.
Yep.
Wide receiver, Alex Heidebrink. Wide receiver, R.J. Samuels. And my favorite, little number 2, Logan Crawford.
People seem to like him quite a bit. It's going to be interesting to watch Tyler Harbin tonight as well, coming off of the tweaked ankle. You know, Coach Griffin said he's, said all week, it's, kids do, right? They'll say, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's kind of been up and down. Looked like he's been fine sometimes not so much. So I think you'll see maybe not him as involved in the run game tonight, probably. I think you'll probably see a little more of the pop going on.
I would look for more pop.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think they'll let him throw the ball some, but his, escapability, that mobility that he has back there, probably going to be hindered a little bit by that ankle, but the good news is that he will be able to play tonight. So that's great there. And I've got to give a nickname to Braxton Jackson. If he has not been called Braxton Jackson, people have really not capitalized on a name. They gave him a perfect name for that. Now for our defense.
Defensively, at defensive end, we have Christian Bennett on one side and Connor Muldowney on the other. Nose guard, Nashawn Barker. And linebackers will be Gunnar Tate, Josiah Thomas, and Mario Famero. And their sub is Nick Robinson. Corners are Alex Heidebrink and Avery Lawson. And at safeties over the top, we have Logan Crawford and Camden Hance.
And hopefully also Mr. Hance is better. We got some injuries with him as well. You missed Connor Muldowney tonight too, as a thigh bruise from last week. Coach Griffin said like the first play of the game, the first carry that he had, has a pretty deep thigh bruise. Been kind of hurting all week as well. So won't see him tonight either on offense or defense. I think Nick Robinson again is going to be big in this game. Linebackers are going to be big. One of my favorites, kind of the emerging favorites for me on the defense, is Gunnar Tate. A guy that plays, he's an old school dude.
Yes.
He's like, I don't think he has a cowboy collar, but he's a kid that could wear a cowboy collar and it'd look like it fits him just perfect. He's got the big old shoulder pads and just looks like he is kid from back when I played, when we had highlights, our highlights were on VHS tape. You had to go back and watch it. It wasn't on the.
He is country strong.
He's a country strong kid. Comes from a family that teaches that, so there's no surprise there. But he's kind of one of my emerging favorites on the defense. Still kind of a young guy, kind of figuring some things out, but become a very good leader on this team. We're going to take one more time out here on the Oklahoma Sports Network and come back with the coin toss.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs.
Yeah!
Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Back here at Old Stadium for the coin toss. Your captains for the Bulldogs will be number 12, Connor Muldowney, number 55, Jacob Hudson, number 11, Tyler Harbin, number 62, Blake Burgess, and number 2, Logan Crawford.
It's the first time I've seen Mr. Burgess out there with that group. Hopefully they'll, cycle some more in. Give the others a chance to be a part of this. But, I'm not sure how many seniors they have.
So Weatherford has won the toss, and they will defer to the second half. The Cash Bulldogs will be receiving the ball from left to right on your screen, wearing the red uniforms, the white numbers. Weatherford in the white jerseys with a burgundy kind of color number with the gray pants. Be on the right side of the field. They will have the wind in the first quarter behind their back as we get ready for the Bulldogs to run out onto the field here in just a minute. We still got a few minutes. They kind of came out a little bit early. We will keep some track of some scores from around the state tonight. This is a Thursday night, but not like last week. Everybody is playing tonight. From what I understand, most people are playing tonight. So we will have a bunch of games, a lot of 4A District 1 games that we will be keeping track of because they are really, really going to matter at this point in the season. Every single game, every score can affect the season for the Cash Bulldogs and the potential playoff standings. In 4A tonight, Cushing, by the way, has already played McLean this week and won that game 41-6. But Woodward will be playing John Marshall, two of the last place teams in the district there. Elk City will be traveling to Chickasha.
That'll be interesting to watch.
That'll be one that we'll definitely keep an eye on. We're still not quite sure what Chickasha is. I think I know what they are. I know what Elk City is. But those are really the games in the district tonight that we're going to be paying attention to. And also a couple others. Newcastle on the Oklahoma Sports Network will be taking on Hera. Newcastle at 5-1, up to number 6 on the year. Blanchard plays class in SAS. Ada, my hometown, 7-0 on the year, up to number 4. The highest Ada has been ranked in well over a decade, from what I understand. So that is one we'll keep an eye on as well. In 5A, Duncan plays Altus tonight. Clinton is playing up in 5A. They're, every team, because we have 7 in our district, has that extra game. Clinton is playing at Guyman tonight. Elgin and Noble. Noble is the team that handled it. Elgin lost last year kind of unexpectedly. Elgin, by the way, also up to number 4 on the air. You can see them on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And a really big one in the state in Class 5A is Carl Albert against Bishop McGinnis. That game is at Carl Albert. The MacArthur Highlanders are taking on the Midwest City Bombers tonight as well. So we'll keep a track of those scores throughout the night here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. But here we got a 4A1 district matchup.
I think that Elgin Noble game would be.
It'll be a good one as
It
well.
would be good because Elgin would have revenge on their mind.
That is definitely a revenge game for the Elgin Owls.
Midwest City and MacArthur. I mean, that one will probably be a driver's seat for that district. They're slowly thinning them out in that one.
So again, we'll take a look at some of the in 5A1 district that Elgin is in. Elgin and MacArthur both sit at 3-0 on the year in district, 6-0 overall. Midwest City at 2-1. Noble is at 2-1 as well. So those are your top runners in 5A1 and 5A2. Carl Albert leads there at 7-0. Man, that's 5A2 has got a couple of dogs on there. Carl Albert and Guthrie, the top two teams in that. Two of the best teams in the state. Guthrie, I think I saw the other day that they're not even giving up 100 yards a game right now. I think it's like maybe like 60.
Wow.
It's wild how good their defense is. I think they're on pace to set a few records there. District 5A3, you got Del City leading over there. Bishop Kelly and Claremore in 5A4. In 4A, we've already talked a little bit in 4A about 4A1. If I can get my standings to update here. It's always good when stuff. 4A1, Clinton leads at 3-0 in district play. Weatherford 2-1, Chickasha 2-1, Elk City and Cache both at 1-1. Of course, Elk City does hold the tiebreaker over them. And by the way, they do have it not even just head-to-head, but in points. They've got 1 point. Cache has 0 at this point. John Marshall and Woodward bringing up the rear. In 4A2, Blanchard is at 3-0 in district play, followed by Tuttle, Newcastle, Bethany all at 2-1. Bridge Creek Tecumseh at 1-2. Hera at 1-3, and Classen at 0-3. In 4A3, McLean, Wagner, Cushing all at the top of the leaderboard there. And then in 4A4, Poto and Ada both at 6-0 and 3-0 in district play, along with Sallisaw, Fort Gibson, not too far behind. So that's all your district standings in Class 4A this year. So we'll take a look at some of these teams on down the line, but we'll keep track of the scores tonight as the Cache Bulldogs set to come out of the big old Cache helmet down on the southwest side of the field.
You know, I'm sitting here watching them come down those steps. When I played, we didn't have those steps, and if it rained, you'd have to walk softly.
Yeah,
because if not, you
wiping out and coming down. Yeah.
Or if we're going up, I remember one of our coaches fell going up. Wasn't me, but I still got a good laugh out of it.
Here come the Weatherford Eagles out onto the field. And the USA flag and a couple of the flags with the Weatherford W on it.
That's a Walters W.
They all kind of look the same, different colors.
Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to, if she's watching, Coach Griffin's mother-in-law. She's had some health problems recently, so if you're listening, Miss Owens, we're praying for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Hope you have a smooth recovery.
By the way, ma'am, I hear you're quite the jokester. I would like to meet you and have some discussions with you. I think we get along quite well. Just talking to your son-in-law. As the Cache Bulldogs run out onto the field here, trying to go to 2-1 in district play and 4-3 overall. They come out. There's good energy with them. I like what we're seeing with the energy. Now, again, beat up a little bit after last week. Going to be missing some players tonight. And even some of the players that are playing are going to be a little bit banged up. But Coach Griffin said, hey, listen, no excuses, right? That's football. He said, football, you're going to get hurt. It's a little sports where you're going to get a lot of injuries.
You're going to get some bumps and bruises.
It's just going to happen. And every team about this point in the year, some got bit a little bit harder than the others, but every team is dealing with injuries to some degree. So no excuses, right? You make excuses, you kind of give yourself a reason to fail. And so he's like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to make any excuses here tonight. This is a game again. I think it's a good matchup for Cache.
Yes, I'm glad they weren't season-ending injuries. I mean, these kids can still come back and play next week and maybe the week after. So I mean, their season's not over.
Right.
And we were looking at when the little quarterback came in, the third quarterback. When he came in, we were wondering, why is there no Wildcat set? Well, they hadn't worked on it. And there's a general rule that, don't put something in that you haven't practiced or worked on, which is why we didn't see a Wildcat last week, but they've been working on one this week.
I think our first quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center, the West Side A, 6902 Northwest Cache Road. Ace is the place. I thank them for the sponsorship. We get set for a Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Burgers or baskets, pizza, salad, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. Let's go to Wayne's. 2 locations in Lawton.
I hate to say it, but I went to Wayne's without you.
Oh, that's okay.
I even went to Wayne's without my feisty redhead. Sorry, Suze.
Ball's going to be kicked to Nick Robinson. Takes the ball at the goal line. He's going to return it up the right side. Has a little bit of a hole, but runs right into a group of Weatherford Eagles at the 16-yard line. And that's where the Cash Bulldogs will take off after the kickoff by number 7, Jake Chris, the 6-foot junior from Weatherford.
That's a pretty solid return. I mean, you just put it right where the hole was and trusted his blockers.
This will be 1st and 10 for your Cash Bulldogs. See if they can get off to a fast start. Now, again, the player to watch, didn't talk a whole lot about him in pregame, but a couple of guys, number 14, Stone Chisholm, but the big guy, number 88, C.J. Nixon, 6'5", 225, defensive end, wide receiver, got all kinds of offers, OU, Auburn, you can just say a lot of Division I offers. Hopefully he goes to Oklahoma. We'll take him. You see him outside on the edge.
Yes, sir.
Big old boy there. As they run the ball right up the middle for no gain, maybe 1 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and long for the Bulldogs. Now, they did put C.J. Nixon, number 88, on your screen. They put him on the ground a couple of times. They put him in a 3-point stance a couple of times. Didn't do that too much more after he got blown off the ball a few times. So they're going to stand him up out on the edge and kind of, he's just a freaking athlete. He's a freaky athlete. I mean, really, really athletic kid. Coach Griffin says, he doesn't do a lot of, his tackles aren't super form, but he's like, he'll get guys and throw them down. They're tackles nonetheless. As Carmel down, he actually goes in motion and gets the ball, cuts it up, has a couple of yards up to the 21-yard line. It'll be now a 3rd and 7 for the Cash Bulldogs.
I think if it had just kept going up in that little crease, he might have got 1 or 2 more, but chose to bounce it outside, and that's where he landed.
Possible passing situation for the Cash Bulldogs.
We need some success early with this, just kind of test his ankle and, just to make sure that his confidence is up throwing the ball.
Going to throw over the middle to complete to Logan Crawford for a 1st down. Nice little read over the middle. Good pass on the money. Cash Bulldog 1st down. There's a gain of 10 on the play.
Something like that.
Right, that's perfect.
Something quick, something, because now, you're not dwelling on, well, can I get it to the receiver? Is he going to be open? Now it's like, I've got this. Let's just thread the needle.
Harvin's going to drop back to pass again. He's got Nick Robinson in the fly. If he can get out to the edge, he beats C.J. Nixon to the edge, out to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Can he cut this thing back? And he does. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nick Robinson, 69 yards.
No flags. No flags.
Nice job of Tyler Harbin checking that ball down to the flat, and he had one man to beat, and it was Mr. C.J. Nixon, who just couldn't get him. Nick Robinson with the big play early in this game as Cash leads 6-0.
Like it's about a 69-yard pass?
69 yards. They've been expecting that from Nick Robinson ever since he joined a couple of weeks ago when he won the big play. He had a good couple blocks downfield, cut the thing back, and he was gone.
And everybody stayed focused. They hit somebody wearing white, which is very helpful.
Kick is down, extra point is up, and it is good. 7-0 your score. Cash Bulldog strikes first over the Eagles here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hey, Craig. Yeah, what's up? I need to use the bathroom, man. You gotta do number 1 or number 2? Number 2. Well, come on in. I'm a cracking portable toilet septic. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2.
For all of your portable toilet and septic needs, see McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic. Perfect for construction sites to special events. Call McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic at 580-704-9332. We're number one when it comes to number two.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Now for your drive summary brought to you by Waste Solutions. 84-yard drive capped off by a 69-yard pass from Tyler Harbin to Nick Robinson, who did most of the work there. If you have any big projects, you need a dumpster, roll-off container, remove some trash from your home or business, call Waste Solutions at 580-353-6184. Another Wayne's drive-in kickoff, and they're going to fake the reverse, but they're going to be thrown down at the 27. Nice discipline by the Cash Bulldogs special team defense. That's where the Weatherford Eagles will take over to start their first drive of the game, down 7-0 very early.
And that's fine by me. They can stay down the rest of the night.
I think, if it ends 7-0, man, it's just fine.
I'm not saying they can't score, but I'm just kind of hoping they don't. Or let's get that shootout like I was talking about earlier.
Stone Chisholm, the quarterback for the Weatherford Eagles, started last year as well as they put a man in motion. They're going to sneak it right up the middle. Nice job by the captain. They must have saw something there. They're trying to take advantage of and barely gain about a half a yard. Bring up a 2nd and 9 now for the Weatherford Eagles.
Well, I think they're trying to take a page out of Elk City's book because Elk City did the same thing last week, but with much better success because they had a really big line.
Keep an eye on number 88, C.J. Nixon. They got him on the right side, split out from the line. Very dangerous athlete. They put number 15 in motion. Coach Griffin likes his game a lot as well, so he's a very talented player.
Come on.
He's got some room. He's going to have a first down. Still on his feet, finally knocked down at the 44. That's Nick Jett, a great football name, by the way. After a gain of 11, we'll have the first down for Weatherford.
We need that swarm, that defensive swarm. I mean, once they get that guy bounce back in, we need that swarm over there taking him down. But, I've got all the confidence in the world on these kids. They didn't quit last week, and I won't quit on them.
Stone Chisholm's going to hand the ball off the middle again, cuts it to the outside.
There we go.
Gain of 3 on the play. Number 27, Jackson Blackman, the running back. So 2nd and 7 now for Weatherford. 8:42 left to go here. Comanche Home Center first quarter. Thank you for joining us on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Beautiful night at Ulrich Stadium, and even more beautiful with the 7-0 lead on the scoreboard.
I think Bennett's helmet broke, which is why he had to come out of the game.
So Chisholm's going to throw the outside. He's got 15 wide open. A lot of space. A respective speed. That's Jett again on the reception all the way into Cash Bulldog territory at the 45.
And that was one of the keys that he is concerned about is keeping this guy contained and getting some pressure on him. Can't let him have success early because then that builds his confidence. We've got to dial it up and get some more pressure on him.
Coach Griffin spoke very highly of number 15, Nick Jett, before this game, so he's a really nice football player, got a lot of talent. Stone Chisholm's going to hand the ball off again to number 27 on the outside edge, but he's cut down right at the line of scrimmage by none other than Logan Crawford. And bring up a 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles.
I like the way Logan, he stayed home, read his keys, made sure that it wasn't the pass, and then read the runner coming right back to him. And he wasn't afraid to stick his nose in there either.
C.J. Nixon at the bottom of your screen. Very dangerous player. Definitely has a height advantage over Alex Heidebrick. Quarterback's going to keep it. He swung down for no gain on the play. I think that was maybe a misread. I think he wanted to hand that ball off. But either way, it's going to be a 3rd and 10 for Weatherford. We a big 3rd down. If they can get a stop, I don't think Weatherford will go for it here in this position. They gain a few yards. We'll see right here on this play if they want to go for it on 4 downs. As Nixon goes to the top of the screen now, going to be matched up with Kyrie Coleman one-on-one. I think the safety's going to move over that way. That is Logan Crawford. And they're going to bring some pressure. And
gosh dang it. Too aggressive. Slow down. But on that last play, it looked like he was trying to run some type of zone read, and the running back went the wrong way. Looking at number 88 here, I would probably do a bracket coverage.
And they are going to do a lot of bracket coverage on him tonight. That's
where you've got one guy covering low and then you get some help over the top.
That's what Coach Griffin said. That's exactly what they were going to do. They're going to move this thing up now. It's going to be 3rd and 5, so, man, makes it even better to go for on 4th down as drops back to pass and got his man again. That's
hang on to
Jet.
There you
He's
go.
going to be
close.
Short. Now, he's going to be about 2 or 3 yards short, so it's going to bring up a 4th and 3. Can they get a big stop here on 4th down? I think Weatherford will probably go for this one. Very gettable.
Yep, I don't see anybody coming out. Field goal or punt. They're going for it.
C.J. Nixon will be kind of in the slot to the top of your screen.
I would watch for the wheel. I would watch for a flag route, corner route.
Nick Robinson's going to be matched up against C.J. Nixon. As Chisholm's going to keep the ball himself. He's being chased down from the backside. Nowhere to go!
Yes!
4th down stop for the Cash Bulldogs. As Stone Chisholm tried to keep it and nowhere to go. Really excellent pursuit on the backside.
We are there on the 41.
Cash takes over at the 41-yard line after the big stop. Really great start for the Cash Bulldogs. And you want to see, early in the game, it seemed like they haven't been able to strike early and the momentum kind of comes against them. Right now, they have got all the momentum, Chuck.
Yes. That was one thing that we didn't have last week. We never had that break where the momentum switched to us. And tonight, we've got it, and we've got to – it looks like we're taking full advantage of it. You know, and hats off to the defensive coaches. They put together a great game plan this week. And right now it's got Weatherford on their heels.
Cash Bulldog going to take a timeout to talk about this, and we'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
To connect with others.
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information,
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, as Josiah, Mr. Josiah Thomas with the carry.
Offensive line needs to stay engaged because if they stay straight up like that, somebody's going to get rolled up on. And that does not feel very good.
Be a 2nd and 7 now for Cash. Don't see Nick Robinson out there right now. There's a good reason for that. Nick plays both ways and still hasn't quite found his game shape yet. But, man, they're going to waste another timeout here. And I don't know if waste is the wrong word. You don't want to use one that early, but you got to get this right. I mean, you can jump on them 14-0 with a couple of drives. You want to do that. So we'll take a timeout with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Short timeout that time here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2nd and 7 now for Cash. Chuck.
Really hate to see them use a timeout after they just had one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you've got to get your players on the same page together so with everyone is doing what they need to be doing.
Keep track of the timeouts. They are on the screen under the name of the team. Cash, as you can see, has one timeout left remaining. Harbin drops back to pass again, and he's got a lot of room to the outside. Can he get there? His speed not quite what it has been. The kind of late push there at the 47-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 3. Bring up a 3rd and very manageable 4. You can tell Tyler's speed's not quite there right now. He usually gets to the edge right there.
Looks like he's kind of favoring that ankle.
Yeah. Either way, it's going to be a 3rd and very manageable. They're actually going to call it a 3rd and 3 after the spot. So if you're Farron Griffin, you're playing with house money right now. Do you – this I don't know, man. If you get that,
I would run the pop just to see what I can get out of it.
Nick Robinson is back in there with Tyler Harbin. Robinson with the 69-yard touchdown catch earlier. They're looking his way again. It's going to be eaten up this time. So this is, I think their mind's going to be made up here. They're going to punt this ball away.
Yep. One of the things that makes this play go is that you've got to sustain your blocks. And Logan let him go just a little bit too soon.
So Ben Angel will be on the field to kick for the Cache Bulldogs. Back deep for the Eagles is the aforementioned number 15, Nick Jett, the 5'9 junior.
Of course, as a rule for a defensive lineman, when your guy in front of you lets you go, you got to backtrack and follow the back.
Oh, snap is really, really, really high. Can Ben get on this and do anything with it?
Kick it out. Kick it out. I know it would have resulted in a safety, but his best bet would have just been to kick that out of the back of the end zone.
He'll learn that. I think that's probably what he'll get told. It's a learning experience on the sidelines. Man, that's
because, I mean, you don't want to give up the touchdown, and you don't want to put them that close to the red zone.
Those young guys are athletes. I think they can do something, so he thought he could get there and
do
something
I'm
with
sure
it.
they'll go over, hey, just kick it out of the back next time.
So, man, you give Weatherford everything's going well, and one bad snap and changes the game just like that, unfortunately. That puts the Weatherford Eagles inside the red zone down at the 7-yard line. So the Cache Bulldog defense can come up with a stop here. Man goes into motion. They're going to hand it off to number 9.
Right there,
Nothing at all.
Just like that. There's that swarm we were talking about.
Christian Bennett on the tackle for the Cache Bulldogs. Hit him right at the line for no gain. Make it 2nd and goal from the 7. Can we get a goal line stop a la the Oklahoma Sooners versus the Longhorns?
That would be sweet.
That would be quite nice.
Bend but don't break.
C.J. Nixon at the bottom of your screen matchup against Alex Heidebrick as well. Now, even if you don't throw him the ball, you're taking one guy completely out of the play because you're having to put him out there. And they're going to keep it to the other side of the field, and he's not going to get this. He's going to be knocked out of bounds maybe for a 1-yard gain, and it's going to be a 3rd and goal from the 6.
You know, actually, I'm kind of glad that they're not using
Nixon,
the big guy, because he's got a huge advantage over a corner.
He's 6'5", and I think Alex is kind of 2 or 3 inches over Alex. I think he's 6'2" or 6'3".
Yeah. You put them arms up, and you're 9
his
feet
reach
tall.
Has got to be huge. He is, by the way, a very good basketball player as well. Got trips to the bottom, one guy to the top.
I would watch the shoot route.
Stone Chisholm's going to hand the ball to number 9, and he's going to walk this one in for the Weatherford Eagle touchdown. Oh, turnovers. Basically, that bad snap was equated to a turnover there.
Well, the best thing the only thing we can do is to shake it off, get our heads up, and go back to work.
Yeah, now it's going to be interesting to see how the Cache team responds. Extra point attempt by number 7, Jake Crisp.
Yeah, it's all in how you handle the adversity that's thrown at you. Hopefully they'll answer the call and come back and march it down the field again.
Extra point is up and good. We got a tie ball game here at Old Rig Stadium. Cache and Weatherford knotted up at 7 on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the Juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for another Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's.
This is an interesting setup. If we can get a helmet on a helmet, we can probably take this one back to the house.
Kyrie Coleman and Avery Lawson both back deep for the Bulldogs. And it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Probably the best thing for them because you never know what's going to happen.
The Cash Bulldogs will take over.
On the 20.
Yeah, on the 20-yard line. 3:28 left to go here in this Comanche Home Center first quarter. If you're just joining us, Cash struck first, 69-yard touchdown pass from Tyler Harbinson to Nick Robinson. And after a bad snap on a punt, Eli Angel was tackled at the 5-yard line. Weatherford able to punch it in 3 plays.
Yeah, and we talked about this too. I mean, it probably seems like we've been talking about it, is you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And it's just a matter of, how are we going to respond to this?
Nick Robinson with the carry on first down for no gain. Bring up a second and they're going to call it a 1 yard. 2nd and 9 now for Cash. I'd like early to see maybe Tyler kind of, seemed like he had a little bit of time in there. He gives some time to pass. Again, Tyler is a little gimpy from last week from the ankle injury.
Let's see what this end on this side is going to do.
We've got C.J. Nixon standing him up, and Tyler Harbin's got a one-on-one matchup. Going to get back to the line of scrimmage and make a 3rd and 9 now for Cash.
Because I was thinking maybe counter crisscross or some kind of double reverse. This end keeps shooting in quite a bit as far as, pinching, and when he's probably not even supposed to pinch, but he keeps stepping inside, and hopefully they'll see that and they'll make him pay for it.
I'd like to see R.J. Samuels at the bottom of your screen. Haven't seen a whole lot from him this year. He's a talented receiver. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities. Tyler Harbin drops back to pass. Looking for Logan Crawford over the middle, and it's tipped. Otherwise, it's probably complete for a first down. But number 23, Still Chisholm. You like that, the 2 brothers Still and Stone. Love that. Good football name. Still with the pass deflection there is going to force Cash to punt. And hopefully the snap is a little better this time because I want to call him Eli every single time. Ben Angel is there to get a good punt. He's been a good weapon all year long. Shout out to Eli, by the way, if you're watching.
Stone Chisholm. I wonder if the mama had any say in this naming the kids or if she was the one that did it. We're naming them this. Stone.
Snap much better this time, and the kick is blocked. This time it's knocked out for a safety, which is actually much better than it could have went. Special teams right now killing the Cash Bulldogs. Had 2 guys really didn't pick up the punt block coverage very well there. So they've seen something on our special team, and they're coming after us.
And we talk about momentum. The momentum has shifted to their favor, and hopefully we can get it back before this game gets out of hand.
So 9-7, the Weatherford Eagles lead. We're going to keep it right here, right now. So Cash will have a free kick here. You can choose a punt or kick the ball off. But, hey, listen, he learned, right? Because that time he knocked it out best he could.
And that's probably something they mentioned to him on the sideline. Hey, next time just kick it out. And that time he did. So it's 2 points instead of 6.
So as it is, Weatherford now takes the lead over the Cash Bulldogs. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to go here in the Ace. Is your place, Comanche Home Center, first quarter.
And you're going to tee it up, and they're going to get some decent field advantage here.
They'll tee it up from the 20-yard line. Jet standing at the 35 of his own. Got a couple of upbacks as well. Has a nice, high, deep kick. Takes Jet all the way back to the 20-yard line. The Cash kickoff coverage is right there if they can make a tackle.
There you go, right there.
Again, Christian Bennett, nice job. Kind of limits the field position and not too bad after the great kick there by Ben Angel. So they'll have the ball just short of the 40-yard line to start this drive.
That was a good hit. He just come in, put his shoulder pads on, and wrapped him up.
Cash Bulldog defense needs to get a stop right here to kind of quell the momentum a little bit.
Either a stop or a turnover would be great
would be
right
nice. Okay, we haven't seen them use C.J. Nixon yet. The 6'5", 225, four-star recruit. But they're putting him out there. He's up there against Alex Heidelberg on the top of your screen again. You just kind of wait for them to try to go one-on-one. But they really favor throwing the ball to Nick Jets, who's at the bottom of your screen. Instead, let's see, they're faking it to Blackman. They're going to go Nixon this time, and Heidelberg gets turned around, and C.J. Nixon's going to walk in for the touchdown.
I'm surprised they let that one play out because either one of them could have been called for pass interference. But they just let him play.
61-yard touchdown pass, and just like that, Weatherford leads 15-7. That's why I'm surprised they don't throw the ball to him more.
Well, and I told you that's what scared me because he was so much taller.
And there wasn't bracket coverage that time.
No.
He was one-on-one. They got caught with the one-on-one there. Good job by Stone Chisholm. Recognized that.
And, that's just a great catch because he went over Heidelberg to make that catch. And there's only so much you can do to defend that. The kid is over, he got you about a couple of inches. You're fighting your butt off, and he just makes a heck of a catch.
Extra point is good. 16-7. Weatherford leads Cache. 1:48 left to go in the first quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Weatherford Eagles now lead the Cache Bulldogs 16-7 after 16 unanswered points. Get set for the Wayne's drive-in kickoff. Need a response for the Cache Bulldogs here. Another big play if possible. Also going to go into, they're going to let him return it. This is, Avery Lawson's got some room. Well, he is hit hard. Tackled at the 24. Might want to cut that one outside, but the wedge is going towards the middle there. So Cache will take over from the 24-yard line to start this drive. Well, they're going to mark him out of the way back at the 24, but they're going to mark him at the 22.
Honestly, I thought his knee was down when he scooped that ball up, but then they let him run. So
it's going to be at the 24.
I'll take it where they give it
Cache, I really do think Cache can have some success in the air. It seems like they've had guys kind of running free in the middle.
If they would, mix up their RPN stuff, RPO, throw in some crossing routes, and get away from the screens, I think they can do some damage to Weatherford's zone.
Kyrie Coleman goes into motion. The pitch is going to
be
to Kyrie Coleman, who's fighting for everything he can. He's going to gain a yard, bring up a 2nd and 9.
I was hoping they would kick that outside linebacker, the one who set his feet, kick him out to the sideline and get a little bit more of that crease before those other guys come running downhill.
Elk City in the first quarter, 8-6 lead over Chickasha.
That one's closer than I thought it would be. Of course, it is early.
Elgin getting their revenge tonight, 21-0 over Noble in the first quarter.
Good job, Owls.
Coleman goes into motion again. He's going to get the handoff and cuts it back in and not anything doing again. So bring up a passing situation, 3rd down and 9. Altus also leads Duncan 6-0. Guthrie over Southeast 21-0 in the first quarter. Clinton over Guyman 14-0.
Okay, remember how I said, with that pop, everybody flows? If they can, hand it to somebody underneath on that pop, everybody's so far over that whole side was wide open.
Yeah.
So if you could run a reverse out of that, that would do some damage and move those chains.
Miscommunication this time between R.J. Samuels and Tyler Harbin. It's going to force another punting situation for the Cache Bulldogs. The wheel's kind of coming off at this point. See if they can kind of course correct.
I think they'll reel it back in. I mean, it's still fairly early.
This is where they've been struggling tonight. Really, this has caused them both times.
Yes.
This has caused them pretty much every point they've given up so far. Pump block and a bad snap.
They just need to calm down, refocus, take care of business. Did you get a piece of that one too?
I don't think you got a piece of that. I think you got a great roll, though.
Look at that roll.
It's going to be all the way down inside the 25, down at the 24-yard line.
Maybe it's just the way it came off his foot.
Yeah.
So the Eagles take over.
That was a 51-yard punt. I think it was one that he was trying to hurry a little bit. You can tell that was, I think, what caused the low punt there. But it did work out. It's going to put Weatherford by far their worst field position tonight.
But, yeah, I mean, if you can get some misdirection going where they see your pop guy and they're flowing with him, something underneath to take it right back. I mean, even if it's the little old guard around.
C.J. Nixon matched up with Nick Robinson. Bad snap, and
right there.
Cache gets him down. Connor Muldowney gets him for a loss of 3 yards. We have a 2nd and 13 now.
Finally, we get a break.
The snaps are kind of going awry for both teams here. Nice job of Stone Chisholm to reel that one in. That's how we win the first quarter. Cache struck first. Weatherford 16 unanswered with a 16-7 lead as we head in the second quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality, from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for the second quarter, brought to you by Vincent Saylor State Farm. Like a good neighbor, Vincent Saylor State Farm is there. Call them at 580-699-2771. As Weatherford will be facing a 2nd and 13 to start this second quarter.
No backs in the backfield.
I throw the ball out to C.J. Nixon, and it's incomplete. He tried to turn and run before he had the ball. It's going to be up a 3rd and long now for Cache.
Well, there are only really 2 things they could do out of that because they had 4 receivers up top and him by himself. They were either throwing it or it was a quarterback draw.
So this is a very, very big 3rd down. If we can get a stop here, might see some momentum back in C.J. Nixon. The big fella, dangerous target to have when you've got a 3rd and 13. You can just kind of throw it up to the young fella.
Yep, and it's like a rebound coming off the backboard. Yes, timeout.
Yeah, Weatherford's going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health. When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 3rd and 13 for the Weatherford Eagles. See the Cash Bulldogs can get a big stop. C.J. Nixon at the bottom of your screen, matched up with Avery Lawson. He's going to have some help over the top, and he's looking that way, and let's see what happens. Overthrown this time. Nice coverage by Logan and Avery. It'll bring up a 4th down.
I was glad that they doubled him up on that because him by himself adds a degree of difficulty.
Yeah, they just kind of got caught in a bad call earlier, and the quarterback recognized it, and it cost them. So Logan Crawford and Nick Robinson back deep for the Cash Bulldogs as the Weatherford Eagles punt this one away.
Oh, go get this punt. Go get this punt.
So honestly, other than a couple of bad punts and that one long pass play, Weatherford hasn't done a whole lot.
Oh, gosh,
almost blocked that one. Oh. Cash is going to have decent field position after the roll. It's going to stop at about the 41-yard line as Cash was really close to blocking that one. Couldn't quite get there.
Probably another half step.
But really good field position now. If they can just make something happen on offense, they'd be right back in this game. It's just a 9-point game at this point.
You know, if we would have blocked that punt right there, this crowd would have erupted and gone
crazy.
They seem kind of lethargic at the moment.
I think they're kind of shell-shocked after the start. They were super hyped up, but then just a couple of bad plays. And again, it's been mostly to our own doing. Special teams.
Yeah, because they haven't done anything really to us.
No, the 2 special teams plays, the one throw it up into one-on-one coverage for the big guy. You can't really do much about that one. Get caught in the wrong coverage.
This is where they need to run the annexation of Puerto Rico.
I don't think Icebox is out there. Kyrie Coleman is faking the sweep and the handoff. Ooh, bobbled, but I think it popped up and bounced back to him, but
I think it did.
It kind of got lucky that it did.
He was juggling.
So Cy still gains about half a yard. Bring up a 2nd and 9 on the play. That was dangerous. That play kind of looked doomed from the get-go, though. I don't think they had that lined up right.
I wasn't sure if you knew which movie I was talking about.
Oh, buddy. I'm a 90s guy. It's a 90s movie.
Little Giants.
Becky the Icebox. Tyler Harbin goes under center this time. He's going to put Kyrie in motion. Fake to him, handoff up the left side, and absolutely nothing doing at all. Maybe another yard on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 8 now for Cash. Another passing situation.
Oh, they got that young lineman in there at number 75. He's probably confused on what to do. That's fine, though. You're learning, big boy. You're learning. Because if he had gone up and taken his angle, would have gotten more than just a yard.
15 seconds left on the play clock. Nick Robinson back in the backfield with Tyler Harbin. I think we're going to have some one-on-one coverage up top. Oh, through the hands. Nice pass by Tyler. Logan just can't catch it. Really on the numbers.
That was a good one-on-one matchup right there.
Oh. There was a flag on Cash, and it's going to be declined, so it'll be a 4th down now.
I really think his ankle's bothering. He can't set up to throw the deep ball because that high ankle sprain's bothering him. And, I mean, I don't want to make excuses, but, I mean, ankle sprains hurt.
Right. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Might be taking a delay of game here. They're resetting the play clock.
That was awfully nice of him. Protect first until you hear the thump. And don't step backwards. He's got to tell his personal protector, you can block him, but don't step backwards because you're going to get a football in the rear.
I think Ben Angel's kind of a little bit shaken up right now. A little bit unused for him. Ball's going to be out of bounds at the, 42-yard line. So a 15-yard punt on the play.
That's one of the things that, as a teaching point for your kids, protect first, and then when you hear the thump, get downfield.
So after the one big play, Cash really hasn't done anything on offense, and that was a Logan Crawford probably should have had that ball a second ago. He's definitely been open running over the middle.
And that's another one where he took his eyes off the pass. Oh, my goodness.
Nice job, Kyrie.
Nice
Coleman
break.
there. Yeah.
But yeah, take your eye off the ball, and then you don't haul it in.
2nd and 5 now for the Weatherford Eagles after the gain of 5 to number 15, Nick Jett. The Weatherford Eagles.
Josiah Thomas had a nice break.
He was
a little bit too early.
Maybe, yeah. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be just short of the first down. They're going to give him 2 yards on the play. Bring up a 3rd and 2.
This is one of those where they have to watch the ball. Because, I mean, they may come in and try to do the freeze play like we've done to others. And then it ends up giving them a free 5. So we've got to stay disciplined, watch the ball, don't move till it moves. And then go knock somebody out.
So Stone Chisholm goes up under center. Going to keep the ball right up the middle. Going to have the first down easily down to the 46-yard line in Cash territory.
Uh-oh, he's hurt. Well, he hurt something because he got up kind of favoring his hand. Unless he got hit somewhere else.
I believe that's probably the case here. As a man, I can see the pain very well. Know what that feels like. Got 4 kids at the house. I accidentally get hit all the time. Man goes into motion. He's going to be pitched. I think that's Jett again. Nothing to do this time at all as the Cash Bulldog defense.
Love that swarm.
Swarms for a loss on the play.
And we got a flag, too.
So there's probably a hole unless it's a face mask or something.
Probably. Or
Gunnar Tate's pointing back that direction. Sideline warning against
sideline.
Cash.
This is where you need a get-back coach.
Just a warning this time. It's not going to cost them anything.
They're getting mad at the kids, but the kids are all on the red. It's the coaches. Guys got to get back. Did you know Venables has one guy that is?
Yeah, you've got to have those guys. Venables is he's such an energetic guy. You're going to have a pullback guy, pushback guy. Handoff right up the middle, and really a good call by Cash defensively. Just missed a couple tackles in the backfield. Still,
get up.
Still going to be a 3rd and 8 now for Cash.
Sean Barker.
Yeah, he's getting off and kind of coming off the field there.
Come on now, hang in there. But yeah, Venables has one guy. That's his sole job. Yeah. And when he gets too far out, they pull him back. But I've seen him get mad at that get back coach before. We used to do that to Coach Ellis. Greg Ellis down here, keeping stats for the Bulldogs. We used to have to do that to him, pull him back.
3rd and 9 for the Eagles now. 3rd and 4, so makes this again very manageable.
But yeah, Greg was notorious for walking out to the number, so we'd have to pull him back and get him back to the sideline with the rest of us. But this is one of the things that, we're doing it to ourselves.
Yeah, and it's happened twice.
Nothing they've done.
Had them 3rd and long twice now and giving them 3rd and 4 or 5 twice in this game. Bad snap and pitch to the outside. There's a hold that they did not call.
Oh, my gosh.
This is going to be a touchdown. Nick Robinson was getting held by the big fellow on the outside. They did not call that. 40-yard touchdown run. The Weatherford is blowing this thing open. 22-7.
Come on, boys. Hang in there. Come on.
Jake Christ. The extra point is good. 23-7. Weatherford 23 unanswered points. Leads Cass by 16 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone. Made fresh daily from their secret family recipe. With handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network as we get set for the Wayne's Drive-In kickoff. Come on, everyone, let's go to Wayne's. Cash now finds himself down 16 after the 7-0 lead.
One of the things I would stress to them at halftime when they go inside is stay focused, stay disciplined, and do your job, because they have not done anything but big play you to death, and you're hurting yourself.
Get by the initial line. He's got a lot of room. Avery gets to the outside. Can he keep going out that way? Gets all the way up to midfield. I think he kind of hesitated, might have kept going.
He's trying to
had
make a
more
move.
room, but he's going to get up past midfield into the 49 of the Weatherford territory.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to make a move, trying to get that guy to miss, and that guy wasn't biting.
So good field position. Can Cash make something happen? Now, again, I'm telling you, I want to see Tyler Harbin throw the ball a little more. It's been that over the middle to Logan Crawford's been open. Had a completion, had an incompletion. That should have been a completion. I think that's there. I think they're sitting on the run. I think that's going to be open.
I want to see him run the smash where they've got the corner route over the top and the hitch underneath, because that hitch will be open.
13 seconds on the play clock, because we might have a pop here. I think we'll just sight the bomb screen will probably go into motion. And he does. Tyler's going to drop back to pass, and he's going to throw it up a one-on-one coverage, but this is nowhere even close.
No. I wasn't really sure which one he was looking at, because, it was just thrown up there for good measure. He needs to let it develop, because I think whoever's on the outside has a chance to beat that guy one-on-one. Going over the top, over the middle, they're dropping two back. That's not the right decision to make. But go back outside. And force that guy to be an athlete.
I do like the play call, though. I do like trying to hit him up on that first down. Weatherford's trying to bring some guys.
Oh, my gosh.
Again, Cash Bulldogs shooting themselves in the foot on penalties.
Well, before that, I was going to say they need to come back with more of a three-step game, get some quick hits, something that'll give them some quick success and possibly – a little bit more yardage. But somebody left early.
Brings up a 2nd and 15 now for Cash. So they move the ball back onto their side of the 50. Interesting little set here. Tyler's drops the ball. And a loss on the play, big loss, and a 3-yard loss or so.
I think he was looking at that play side end more than he was worried about that ball coming to him, because his eyes were in that direction. And then I don't know if he's trying to read the guy or if he's hearing footsteps. It's hard to say.
3rd and 18 now for Cash. Imagine they play this one safe. Maybe wouldn't hurt to take a shot somewhere. Ball on the screen, you can drag somebody across the middle. They're going to throw up one-on-one, and really not a bad throw. I don't know if R.J. Samuels really, or R.J. out there knocked that one away.
Yeah.
Might have been as good as a punt if he could get that guy, let catch that ball. But either way, it'd be a 4th down. I don't know if R.J. saw that count to the last second. It really wasn't a terrible throw.
No, it was a good throw. I mean, for trying to get, the weight balanced out.
It's another punting situation for Cash. It's just a 2-score game. If they can get within a score before half, they'll be feeling pretty good. It's a fake, and it's a jump pass, and wide open is Alex Heidebrick. 35-30, tackled.
There
nice
we go.
Job by Jet, by the way, saving a touchdown because Alex had a lot of running room.
I don't know who drew that one up, but I love it.
There was no way on Alex at all. And it was a really nice job because Jet was pretty far back, had to come up to make a one-on-one tackle. Either way, Cash got a little more life now. 6:05 left to go here in the Vincent Saylor State Farm second quarter. Nick Robinson moved to the right of Tyler Harbin. 2 receivers to the bottom, 2 to the top. Bringing some pressure off the outside edge by Weatherford. Oh, the ball's there again. Just got to throw it a little lower.
That backer was really close to being offsides.
Bring up a 2nd and 10 now from the 27-yard line.
But that fake was great because, we haven't shown that all year. The only one we've shown was where we faked the ball going over our head and then running it.
It was a nice job.
So
patience in throwing that ball because he kind of got up in there, had to wait a second for it to develop.
And another reason I like it, now John Marshall has to prepare for that.
Yeah, everybody does at this point.
Yep.
Nice job of dragging a couple of guys to get a couple of yards.
It's a way to fight.
It's going to bring a 3rd and 8 now.
I know you don't feel good on that leg.
Yeah,
good job. 3rd and 11.
That's going to be like a 3rd and 8.
Oh, excuse me, 3rd and 8. Why did I say 11? It's that chemo brain. Got that fog.
So Tyler Harbin again with, I call it 3rd and 9 actually, excuse me. I think they're going to bring some pressure here.
Oh, get rid of it, get rid of it.
And he does, but that's not going to do any good at all. He's looking for something downfield, and everybody on the bottom here just stopped. I don't know if there's a screen tip to the top or what. The bottom receivers, I think Avery Lawson just stopped, didn't even run. Bring up a 4th and 9.
What they should have done is somebody should have went with him.
Yeah.
Because, they need to go immediately to their scramble rules and follow and try to get open. Yep. Give him something to look at. Give him something to throw to. Because, he obviously had nowhere to go.
Scramble rules are the far guys come in, the short guys go deep. Tyler's going to drop back to pass. One-on-one cover. Just throws this one up, and Avery Lawson.
Oh! Did he get it?
No, he dropped the ball.
Oh, my goodness. This window got in my way. That
Cash will give the ball over on downs. Really a good throw that time. Really a good all-around play. Avery tried to get it, couldn't quite come up with the play. So,
even though we didn't come up with anything in that series, that was a good series.
Yeah. That showed him a couple things. I'm telling you that the passing game is there. It's there. The secondary doesn't look super strong for Weatherford right now. That one-on-one coverage seems to be there. Tyler's throwing the ball well tonight. Now you just got to get some stops on defense.
Again, come back with something quick. 3-step drops. Something outside, something, deep. Give him those quick hit successes. A little stop route over the middle when your linebackers vacate.
Looking for C.J. Nixon again on the play.
Come
He's
on,
going to have the catch
Oh,
and the first
come on.
down. All the way past the 50. Down to the 49 in Cash Bulldog territory. Enough for a first down for Weatherford. They're giving a lot of room because they just want to keep him in front. He can still run a little bit. Not the speediest guy, but he can run.
I think sometimes we get too caught up in wanting to strip it that we forget to tackle.
Yeah.
And that's what it looked like happened there. They were trying to strip the ball from him.
Chisholm hands the ball off up the middle. Makes the first guy miss, and another first down, an easy first down, 15 yards on this play for Jackson Blackman.
They got a hat on the hat and sealed everybody off, and he had that little alley to run up the middle. We got to fight off those blocks, though. I know we're tired. Everybody's tired. Keep playing. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Elgin leads Noble 35-0 in the second quarter. Jet goes into motion. He's going to get the handoff, the speed. Cuts it back in. Another missed tackle. They're going to say he was stepped out of bounds maybe right there. But still a gain of about 6 or 7 on the play. Clinton leads Guyman 21-0. Elk City and Chickasha. It's a tight one. Elk City 14-12 in the second quarter. Newcastle Oliver Hare 31-7. Ada leads Stillwell 21-14. Total Oliver Ridge Creek 35-0.
Ooh.
This was a penalty on the Weatherford Eagles. Push them back to the 44-yard line.
I've never understood this year. Of course they know. That's why they're moving them back.
So it'll be a first. He's referring to the "you can't do that" cheer. So make it 1st and 20. They're calling it now. So kind of a good thing here. If Cashin gets stopped and get the ball back, they're going to fake the handoff up the middle. You know who they're looking for. They're looking for Nixon, and he throws.
Yes.
Did he make the
no.
Avery Lawson almost
had it in his hands
with the athletic interception, but just couldn't pull it in. Here's how much they trust C.J. Nixon. Triple coverage basically all the way down the field, and he was never not double negative, never not going to throw the ball to him. He was throwing to him the whole way. Bring to the 2nd and 20.
I was wondering when they were going to get him more into the game plan.
They're doing it.
I wish they wouldn't because he is big.
They're going to pitch it to number 27 this time. If they can make some tackles here, they do. It's going to bring up a 3rd and very long now. 3rd and 18. Can they get a stop here, force a punt, and have a couple minutes left, maybe make something happen?
Well, I would bracket 88 and then make everyone else beat us.
I really do worry about Jet and a little bit number 15 on the top of the screen. They put both those guys on the same side. They might try to run a little crossing route with them. Cross them up somewhere. Get some confusion on the secondary. There is bracket coverage though on 88. Got safety heading that side.
They're going to come down here.
Kind of worry about the slot guy. They're going to roll him out to the left. And nice job by the Cash defense. They're throwing him for a big loss on the play. That's number 54.
That is a coverage sack. Everybody covered everybody up. Let our guys get underneath and get him down to the ground.
Braden Kavanaugh going to bring up a 4th down now for the Weatherford Eagles. 2:23 left to go. This will be a punting situation, but they might just go for it. Might also see kind of a quick kick here. We'll see what they do.
They are going for it because I didn't see anybody come on.
I think this might be a quick kick. They're going to bring a guy on kind of late. Yeah, it's going to be a quick kick.
Oh.
And it's a good one as well. It's a kid again to get in the end zone. Get in the end zone.
Don't die,
boy.
Don't die.
It's going to be stopped at the 1-yard line. Beautiful job by Stone Chisholm pinning Cash back at the 1. So Cash is going to have to go 99 yards at 154. Try to bring this back to a 1-score game.
That was a good kick. I mean, he just died right there. But that kid that came on late, he's going to get an earful because he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, I think have some success throwing the ball, but I don't know down here you want to take too much chance.
No, I would start off with the quarterback sneak or
draw or something like that.
Draw, but something while we're going forward. In fact, I would probably bring out that Wildcat package and let somebody else take the snap because we know that his ankle's kind of gimpy.
Pop play might be open to this side if they can move Nixon. Nixon's kind of sitting in the back a little bit, kind of waiting for stuff to happen. 5 seconds on the play clock. It's a man in motion. It is going to be a sneak up the middle to try to get a couple extra yards. He'll gain about 1 on the play.
Yeah, and the sole purpose for doing that is to get it away from that goal line because
bad things happen.
Bad things happen. And I wouldn't be opposed to having them run it one more time.
Yeah, I think they may be content and just eating the clock here. I don't think they're in any hurry to try to get any scores on the board. Now, Weatherford will get the ball to start the second quarter. It would be nice if you could strike on something here, hit a long play, but I don't think they're really trying to at this point. Have to Josiah on the edge and actually tackled at the, maybe even a loss on the play.
Barely gained a yard, I believe.
Yeah, gained a yard. Cannot see on the far side. Weatherford's going to call a timeout because they can get the ball back.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I'm in that Bulldog huddle, I would probably stay conservative. Even though I myself hate conservative calls, I would stay conservative. That way you don't risk, fumbling the ball. You don't risk throwing an interception. Just get something quick where you give your punter some room to kick. And hopefully he puts it past the 50.
All-America Bank, serving your community since 1969.
So 1:12 left on the play clock here in the Winston-Salem State Farm second quarter. Cash struck first, and it's been all Weatherford ever since. Really a lot of Cash shooting themselves in the foot tonight. More so than Weatherford doing a lot on their own.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a little credit. They've capitalized on the mistakes. Cash is putting them in really good positions tonight. Double back set in the backfield. They're bringing a lineman on late. Handoff up the middle. And
Come on.
he's going to have a first down, I believe. Yeah. First down for Cash. 1:04 left to go.
And that's the perfect call. I mean,
so do they try to throw a little tempo here and try to throw the ball down, or are they okay with just being down a couple scores?
I would be okay going back into the locker room with down a couple of scores. Just because, again, you don't want to do anything foolish to where it's going to give them the ball right there.
Yeah, they're in no hurry.
Or to run it in for a cheap touchdown. Just keep grinding it out. Maybe one of the guys can break one.
We're going to take a delay game.
What we did not want to happen happened. Because now we're backing up. And he's not happy with him. He's chewing somebody. I know that body posture. Get out there and run it. All right, here we are.
I want to give a shout out to Rich Frederick watching the game in North Carolina. Handoff up the middle to the 10-yard line. And Cash is content with running the clock out here, and I think Weatherford will probably let them do the same. They've got a timeout or so they could call.
No, I think they used all three of them.
They're still showing them having one on the board.
I'd run the trap.
That's how we'll end the first half. Weatherford 23-7 over the Cass Bulldogs here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle. 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region.
We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network to get set for the Phillips Music Halftime Show. They now offer the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music. Wide variety of instruments and accessories. Go see them 107 Southwest Sheridan Road in Lawton or call them at 580-357-1118. Enjoy the halftime show, everybody.
Sophomore, Lily Koenig. Freshman, Addison Chisholm. Freshman, Brooklyn Bird. Freshman, Caitlin Lee. Freshman, Madison Francois. Freshman, Madison Solid. Freshman, Devay Deloach. And freshman, the mascot, Caitlin Henderson. And we'd also like to mention the honorary captain for the cheerleaders, Piper James. Entering the field, our very own Pride of Cash Marching Band, under the direction of Derek Griner and Rob Miller. The band is led by drum majors Ali Sievert and Katie Ellis. The color guard is directed by Tracy Fries and assisted by guard captain Chloe Early. Drumline captains are Dylan Kelly and Angelina Tu. The Pride of Cash show is called Move with Music. It will feature Jacob Schaefer on trombone and Johnny Griner on trumpet. Drum majors, is your band ready? Bulldog fans, let's cheer on your Pride of Cash Marching Band.
You've been watching the Phillips Music Halftime Show. They now offer the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music. Wide variety of instruments and accessories. 107 Southwest Sheridan Road in Lawton, or call them at 580-357-1118. Watch the Cats Bulldog football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with zero out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
At Miller Noble Heating and Air Conditioning, we offer preventive maintenance agreements, summer tune-ups, and service calls. During the summer, when your air conditioner breaks, you have to give us a call. Well, with preventive maintenance agreements, it prevents that. We go out, service the air conditioners, and prep them so they don't fail on you in the peak time of the year. The U.S. Department of Energy states that you can save up to 30% of your utility bill by having your system properly maintained.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Are you ready to find your dream home?
Let's find it together.
We can help you find that perfect home and walk you through the buying process.
Or maybe you just want to sell your home. We can help with that too.
Hi, I'm Pam.
And I'm Barry. We've been helping buyers and sellers for 21 years.
Together, we could help you sell your home.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, to get set for third quarter kickoff, brought to you by the Lawton Firefighter Association, proudly supporting the community they serve every day. The Lawton Firefighters Association, we appreciate their support of Cash Bulldog and local high school football. As Weatherford will take the kickoff to start the second half with a 16-point lead. Now, if you're the Bulldogs, Chuck, what's the message at halftime?
Stay focused, keep fighting, and good things will happen. You got to protect that ball. You got to finish what you start.
Defense is going to have to start off first with a stop. And honestly, the defense has done a pretty good job tonight. They haven't given up, other than a couple of big plays to the big fella. They haven't, they haven't given up too much.
No, really, that's all they've given up with those two big plays and the pass and then that big run. But you know, can't make excuses because they didn't see it on the field. But that hole to really pop that big run open. The one thing holding us back right now is that snap that went over the punter's head.
Yeah, that and the block punt.
And
both.
the block, yes, I forgot about the block. And that, to me, that's the difference in this game.
Yeah, this is a whole different game without that. I mean, honestly, Weatherford hasn't had one drive that's been pretty decent, but outside of that, not really much going on offense. Capital defense has done a nice job.
And Weatherford has struggled on the road. They struggled against Woodward. At Woodward, they struggled against Chickasha, but both of those teams shot themselves in the foot, much like we're doing tonight. They struggled against Clinton last week against Clinton.
Jets got the ball in a lot of room up the sideline, tries to cut it back, and he's all the way up to the 42. So good field position for the Weatherford Eagles to start this second half. Thank you for joining us tonight, wherever you're watching from, whether it's oksportsnet.com, on Roku, Apple, wherever it may be, YouTube. Appreciate you joining us tonight. There's also other games on the Oklahoma Sports Network tomorrow. Let's go over to any of those platforms and check it out. You can watch back this game. About 2 hours after this game ends, it will be archived on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and it'll be on YouTube, I think, directly after the game.
But I think most of our district plays tonight, don't they?
Yes. That's correct. Stone Chisholm pitches the ball. Nothing doing at all this time as number 27, Jackson Blackman, met in the backfield.
Nishan Barker. I like it.
Bring up a 2nd and 15 now for Weatherford. Great start by the Cache defense.
We just got to keep that same fire, that intensity, and just start sending players off the edge. In secondary, don't let anybody outside you. Don't let anybody behind you.
So Blackman still in the backfield with Chisholm. Ball on the ground, and he's going to be pressured and thrown down by Josiah for another big loss all the way back to the 30. Loss of 7 brings up a 3rd and 22.
You see, these are the breaks that we needed, and we have to capitalize on them. See, right now it's 3rd and 21, 3rd and 22.
Yeah.
We cannot give up the big play.
Of course, they're going to bring the big fella C.J. Nixon in. You got to – he's kind of the go-to guy on something like this. Again, no penalties. Don't make this shorter than it needs to be. Don't give them any freebies. Defense have done a good job of putting them in this position right now. Another snap on the ground. Can they get any pressure on him? He's got a whole bunch of time, and he's going to be rushed up the middle and nothing doing. 4th down. Stop now. We're going to bring him to 4th down and punt the ball. Great job by Weatherford to put the ball on the ground a couple of times and make that easy for the Cache defense.
Yes, and I don't really think they could have got the ball to the big boy anyway because we had him pretty well covered.
Yep. Weatherford that time with a couple of snafus on their own helped out Cache, so they're returning the favor a little bit. 4th and 19 now. Cache should have the ball in decent field position with the way the wind's blowing. It's blowing a little bit out of the southeast.
I'd go get this. I mean, we got nothing to lose. Go get it.
I like to see Nick Robinson get his hands on one here at the bottom of your screen deep.
Ooh.
That was dangerous. It's going to be down at the 43-yard line. So Cache will have a decent starting field position to start this drive here. So the defense did exactly what they need to do.
Yes. They got the big plays they needed. They got a little help from the center who had some pretty terrible snaps there. But those are the breaks that we needed. Down here on the punt, the way the player just batted it, when he bats it and they walk away, we can pick that up. That's a live ball. It's alive until they blow the whistle.
We'll see if the Cache Bulldog offense can make something happen here as Tyler talks with Coach Farron Griffin, or talks to somebody on the sideline. They're one of the coaches, 9:37 left to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 1 to the top. Man goes in motion, going to hand the ball to Jarius.
There we go. We just get a little bit of push up front. We'll be able to break some of those.
Jarius Daniels does a good job of running north and south, though. Let's bring up a 2nd and 9.
But some of the guys you're relying on to get that push, they're down here on the sideline with slings and concussion protocols. This is where the injury bug, plays against you. Of course, it never helps you unless it's somebody else. But
so 2nd and 9 from the 44-yard line. Harvey gets the snap and hands it again to Jarius Daniels, and absolutely nothing doing. Bring up a 3rd and long. Really not anything up the gut tonight for Cache.
No, and maybe if we can draw up a reverse out of that, or even a bootleg. I don't know. I really don't know how well he can run a bootleg, but something where they fake the give and he just takes off running the other direction. And I say that because I think they're looking for the pop.
And I think if you're going to run a bootleg, run to his bottom side and see if you can get 88 kind of off guard, as Tyler's going to have to step up in the pocket and he's going to be sacked.
And I'm not sure he ever saw his receiver over the top. He finally got behind the defenders, but they'd already had him bottled up over here at the line of scrimmage.
So bring up a punting situation for the Cash Bulldogs. Also themselves really not anything doing on offense tonight outside the one play.
And if I was Mr. Angel, I'd put it over here in the corner away from that guy. And
that's exactly what he did. He's going to go out of bounds at about the 18-yard line.
And the reason I said it, you don't want to give – I mean, he's got some pretty decent speed. You don't want to give him a chance to pick it up and run.
And, again, they haven't done much offensively, so just don't give him anything. Don't give him field position. Don't let him have a special teams play down the field. Kind of eliminating that altogether.
And just stay aggressive and keep coming after him.
Cash Bulldogs probably going to need to force a turnover at some point as well, I believe.
I got a feeling one's coming. He's going to make a bad read and throw it right to us.
We've had a couple of bad snaps or bad handles of the snaps here to start the second half for Weatherford. Stone Chisholm put the ball on the ground a couple of times. Able to escape any danger, though. Ball's handed off to number 9. Really, the run game not working that well for Weatherford tonight. You got to give it up. The Cash defense is playing solid now. They're 23 points on the board, but it's not really much their fault.
And I like that because now when they have to, they're going to be put in a position to throw, and how well can he throw it? You know, he had that one good one in the first half to the tall kid, 88, but can he do that consistently?
Yeah, nice job again by the defense. Going to make it a 3rd and 8. It's interesting to watch Avery Loss on the bottom of the screen there. He got one-on-one with C.J. Nixon. He was like, hey, I need help over here. Logan finally saw him, kind of came over a little bit. Yeah, but then Logan might have been a little out of position there.
I think he and Logan, if they got on each other's shoulders, might be able to shut him down. Yeah, blessed with a lot of shortness.
He's going to roll out to the left this time, and CJ's on the bottom of this side.
There you go. Oh,
nice job of forcing some pressure and force him out of the pocket. It's going to bring up a 4th down. So back-to-back stomps by the Cash Bulldog defense. Now the offense has to do something.
I like that, but that was also dangerous because that's the tip drill. And if you tip that to them,
yeah, he's right behind
there ain't nobody there to stop him. So thankfully he tipped that out of bounds, and now we got a second stop in a row.
So we'll see if Nick or Avery can get Logan can get their hands on one. Logan on the far side of the field, Nick on the near side at the bottom of the screen. This one's going to be taken by Logan, who gets it at the 50, 45, 40, on, 35, 30, 25, 20, where he's knocked out of bounds. Big return by Logan Crawford puts the Bulldogs in excellent field position to start this drive.
What about the 17? No?
At the 21-yard line.
You know, I was just thinking maybe if they crisscrossed and they had a reverse down here, but with that block that he got on the 30, he didn't need that.
He caught that on the run, was able to go. That's one that's dangerous to catch, but he caught it anyway. Puts him in a really good field position just outside the McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic red zone. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2. Call them at 704-9332.
I love that slogan.
Tyler Harbin's going to go up under center this time. Puts Josiah into motion, hands it off up the middle.
Come on.
Nice solid run, still on his feet and pulling defenders.
That's a good tough run. Stayed behind his pads.
Connor Muldowney going to bring up a 2nd and 4 now, which takes us inside the McCracken Portable Toilets and Septic red zone. First time tonight for the Bulldogs. They got to capitalize on this. This is one where they really need to get into the end zone.
Just keep grinding it out.
Probably going to have to go for 2 as they're down 16. And if up the middle again, this time a short gain, but it's going to bring up a third and very short, maybe third and 2. Probably 4 down territory here, I would guess.
You mentioned the 2. I wouldn't go for the 2 just yet. I would wait till later, but I would definitely kick the ball, get that 1 point, and then cut that lead down.
So Harbin goes up under center again. Josiah goes into motion.
The freeze. They didn't give into the freeze. Yeah, we used to have a little conversion card about, how many points ahead, how many points down, and then that would be your guide.
Cash calls a timeout and avoids the delay of game. We'll take it with them. 5:22 left to go here in the third quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Arrow Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, Arrow Sign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. Arrow Sign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 3rd and 2, pivotal play in this game for the Cash Bulldog offense. Trying to get some points back on the board. They struck first in the first quarter in less than 2 minutes. Haven't put points on the board since. Conroe down behind Tyler Harbin. Man goes into motion. He's handed on the outside edge to Kyrie Coleman, and he's got a first down and much more. And I thought that might be a face mask, and he's begging for it, but they didn't give it to him.
Nope.
Either way, that will be a first down for Kyrie and the Cash Bulldog offense. Down to the 7-yard line. So they've got something cooking here, put some points on the board, and this is a ball game again.
That was a nice run. Actually, a great play call because, Weatherford's looking for it to come up the middle.
And they were, for sure. That's what they were looking for.
Call that pop. And
it's going to Connor up the middle this time, and he does a nice job of fighting for anything he can get. He's going to gain about a yard on the play, so bring up a 2nd and goal from the 5.
But you get the defense looking, they're looking at the dive, and then you get that pop going in there. They're going to forget all about that bootleg. And it's about to open up here.
So Connor, the lone back behind Tyler Harbin. Josiah goes into motion. It's going to be handed off to Connor, who's going to fight hard. Get down to the 3.5. This is dangerous territory here on either side. Definitely 4 down territory for the Cash Bulldogs. You got 2 plays to get 3 yards.
I'd gamble and go for the dive one more time because
Connor's right there, close to breaking that thing.
Run it until they stop it.
I think I run it with Josiah here. They're going to hand it to Kyrie instead, and he's going to get in. Is he? At the 1. He knocked out just short. If he kind of cuts that back, he might have that. But 4th down. Oh, this is huge play for the Cash Bulldog offense. Can they get into the end zone? 4:06 to go in this third quarter. Down 16 points as the Cash Bulldog faithful tries to kind of put some spark behind their offense here. I think we might see Tyler Harbin sneak this up the middle. And they do, and he is not going to get there. Not even close. As Weatherford Eagles just stuck a couple guys in the middle and didn't let that happen. So the Bulldog offense again comes up with nothing.
I think he was up just a tad bit too high. He had no push, nothing giving him any leverage to try and, squeeze that one in there. And remember when I said, as a lineman, you shouldn't stand around and look and someone roll up on you? I think that's what happened here.
Yeah. Injured player. We're going to take a timeout here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Becker Raybon Funeral Home has been serving the funeral needs of Southwest Oklahoma since 1940 and is owned by the Raybon family. We believe family ownership makes a great difference in the care and service your family receives. Their staff is eager to find ways to assist you. Whether it's with live streaming or benefit assistance, we can help. When it comes to measuring personal levels of service, there are other funeral homes, and then there is ours. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, 1502 Fort Sill Boulevard.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. The injured player, number 62, is Blake Burgess. Walking off okay, a little limpy, but he's all right. You'll see the Cache Bulldog defense, which has honestly, again, come up big the second half in most of this game. If they can maybe force a turnover down here, safety, something.
Yeah, I wouldn't lose sight of I wouldn't lose sight of 88. I would bracket him right now.
A safety wouldn't be nothing to sneeze at here because that puts it back into 2-14, 2 7-point touchdown. They're trying to throw the ball on the outside edge, and he's got it over the middle, wide open again. And all the way out to the 38-yard line. Even the double coverage, they could do nothing about that.
Nope, that kid is an athlete. He is going to make a play.
First down all the way to the 38. Gets their backs off the goal line. Gives them some time to work with as well. I don't think we'll see them in too much of a hurry. 16-point lead.
No, I wouldn't get in a hurry either. Especially when I know that my offense has been struggling at times. Just take your time and chew that clock.
7-yard gain on first down for Jackson Blackman. Second and 3 now.
But, them using number 88 like that, just sticking him out there and chunking it up to him. I mean, a lot of coaches would do that. They might do it more often.
It's a playground play, and it works. Blackman again up the middle. Tackled from behind. Logan Crawford actually made him lose a yard. So bring up a 3rd and 4. And I don't think if they can stop him here, give maybe the loss of yards on the play, they may be forcing them to punt.
Yeah, if they can get that or a false start.
Nixon at the top of the screen. Look out here for him and Jets one-on-one at the bottom with Kyrie. I think they like that coverage down there. Busted coverage, and they didn't blow the play dead, and it's going to work out in Cache's advantage.
We got what we wanted. We got that lossy yard. They just looked at each other. It's like, what do we do?
It's going to bring up a 4th down. I think if you're Weatherford, you should probably punt this ball away. I think that's what they're going to do here. That's probably the smart play.
And it's, for the punt coverage team, wait till you hear that thump and then go set up your wall.
So, again, you've got to give it up to the Bulldog defense. They've really –
yes.
They've done everything they can to keep this team in the game. As 61's trying to get off the field, and he does. Oh, it's a shank. It could get a backwards bounce as well. Let's see.
Get away. What are you doing? Get away.
Goes out of bounds by the time he jumps over it.
You're making me nervous.
The Cache will have the ball in Weatherford territory to start this drive after the – technically it was a 3-yard punt.
They got a Bulldog bounce.
It's hard to kick the ball 3 yards that high.
Hey, I can do that. Challenge accepted.
Well, Cache again, I mean, that was a gift to them, so they got to take advantage and cash some. Again, you can get some points on the board here in this third quarter, make this close to a 1-score game, depending on if you go for 2 or not. You're right there, considering what your defense is doing. Josiah goes in motion. He gets the ball on the outside. He's got a lot of room on the edge if he can get there, but he cuts it back in. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold. It's on Alex Heidebrick.
You got to keep your hands inside or they will call it every time.
Another killer penalty. It's going to back the Bulldogs up.
Run the same thing. Run it back this way because, I mean, the wide side of the field is down here toward us.
Well,
we'll have to run the exact same thing.
47. Be a 1st and 15 now for Cash. As Kyrie goes into motion. Handoff is going to be to Jarius on the edge. If he can break through a tackle, he just was right there. That's Josiah, excuse me. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11 now. We got most of the penalty yardage back. Logan Crawford and Nick Robinson check back into the game for Cash. Also
if we would get to the second level and hit somebody instead of stopping in the hole, our backs would have some room to run.
RJ Samuels, Logan Crawford on top of your screen. Kyrie and Avery at the bottom.
We got lucky because that would have been Lyman downfield. 75 is like 10 yards up.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of trot back. I'll bring up a 3rd and 11 now. 1:01 left to go here in this third quarter. Brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association. Proudly supporting the community they serve every day.
Of course, we can chalk that up to him being aggressive and getting to that second level, but they would have called it if the pass was completed.
2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Nick Robinson in the backfield with Mr. Tyler. They're going to bring some pressure, and he's got a man over the middle. Nice job by. There's that man again all over the field. Really the 2 guys you've seen tonight, C.J. Nixon and number 15, Nick Jett.
Yes.
They have been it for Weatherford tonight. So, again, Cash they can't do anything on offense.
They just made a good play. I mean, as far as, them scouting us, they know Logan Crawford's one of our better players, and he's going to – and then they hear it from other coaches, hey, watch out for number 2. So, they're going to scheme him. There you go.
Ball's going to go into the end zone, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, takes a good sideways bounce at the they're going to call it a touchback, aren't they?
Of course they are.
All you have to do is grab that ball.
Give us a break.
Knock it out of bounds.
Just one break, one call. That's all we need.
So that's where they'll take over the 20-yard line. Could have been at the 1. Just little things like that, right? Even that one, I'm not going to say it was a player's fault, but you probably can just knock it out of bounds right there. I mean, just hit the ball out of bounds, and that's where they get the ball. You don't have to dive at it at all. Just hit it, push it, whatever you got to do. But you got to put your body on the other side of the ball and go this way with it instead of going into the end zone with it. Just little things. There is a school record set at Elgin tonight. Elgin running back Matt Lund breaks a career rushing record. The school 4,301 yards. Wow. Congratulations to Matt Lund. We've seen plenty of him in the last couple of years.
Too much.
Hand off to number 9. Very patiently waiting for the hole to open up. He's going to gain 4 yards. Bring up a 2nd and 6 for Weatherford.
That swarm defense is there to take away that big run, but he still churned out 5 yards. I still say we're about due for a play, and it's going to turn the momentum around.
17 seconds left to go here in this quarter, and they can really just run this one out if they choose to. Go to 4th quarter.
I think that's what they're going to do.
And that's exactly what they do. So we'll head to the 4th quarter. Weatherford lead this one 23-7. No score since halftime. Cass Bulldog defense doing very, very well. Cass offense struggling here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, we're going to get set for fourth quarter action. I thank our fourth quarter sponsor, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98 in the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all of our athletics. Thank you, Lawton Fraternal Order of Police. So we head into this fourth quarter here. Weatherford has the ball and a 16-point lead. 2nd and 6. New quarterback in here, by the way. That's number 8. Tyson McSparrett.
Mr. Nixon turned his head upfield again.
So there's been a change at quarterback. I don't know what happened to Stone Chisholm, but he's not in there at this point.
He's right there down the 41.
Tyson McSparrett, the 5'10", 168 junior quarterback / linebacker.
Looked like they were working on his helmet. That's fine. Take the rest of the night off.
3rd and 6 now. Big third down for the Cash Bulldog defense. Can they make something happen? Logan Crawford comes off the edge. Can he get there and chase it down? And he does. Another third down stop as the Cash Bulldog defense let nothing happen here for the Weatherford Eagle offense in the second half.
That was a dang good read because I thought he was going to bounce that out, but we had enough to bounce him back inside where we had help.
The offense has to make something happen. Maybe the special teams here, but you're going to have to get a couple scores, and you have to get them pretty quickly.
Yes.
Or at least the first one needs to happen quickly.
Maybe they'll snap one over his head.
That would be helpful.
Hit that long jump hit up over there.
This is a good punt. It's going to go over the head of Camden Hance and out of bounds at the 33-yard line. So the Cash offense, with the exception of that first quarter 69-yard touchdown pass, really nothing going at all. A couple of first downs here and there, but no consistency, no rhythm on offense. But they're going to have to change that here in the fourth quarter. 11 minutes left. Plenty of time to get a couple of scores, but now at this point, if you score, you're going to have to go for 2, Chuck. I mean, I don't think you're going to get.
Yeah, you're getting closer to where you.
I don't think 3 possessions probably going to happen. No. You're probably going to have to score in both the possessions you're going to have.
But I would say they've got to do things almost perfect, just because they need to be on the same page, firing at the same time.
And to Josiah up the middle, makes the first guy miss, makes the second guy miss. Doesn't really have any blockers. Like you said, the second level, there's not really a lot of blocking going on. The running backs are having to do a whole lot of it themselves.
Yep.
But it's going to be a gain of 4 yards. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 now. 10:51 left to go here in the fourth quarter. We've got another injured player down on the field. We'll take a timeout here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar S Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Here at Classic Lawton Chevrolet, we love our community and we want to show our appreciation.
We offer savings for military, first responders, college students, and educators, giving back to those who give everything they've got.
What's in your driveway? You don't have to come onto the lot. We'll bring it to you.
Get a 360-degree view and video summary of every vehicle. Top dollar for your trade and even get pre-approved. ClassicChevyNation.com.
What's in your driveway?
Enjoy the difference.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs as Nick goes into motion and
hit him. Get upfield.
Does a nice job of diving forward. There's going to be a flag.
Oh boy!
I don't know who that was
down
on.
Here in the pile.
As it stands, it's going to be a 3rd and 3, but let's see what the call is.
It's going against us. They pointed at 60.
Another penalty. It's going to be on the Cash Bulldogs.
Don't recognize that call.
I didn't see.
Did this?
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe he's blocking too hard. Whatever it is,
it's a
big
big penalty. Yeah, it's
15-yard.
That's what you call a drive killer right there, and you can't have those at this point in the game. It's the ball back all the way at the 23, so they're going to need 20 yards for the first down. So 2nd and 20. Ugh.
That don't
killer.
help.
From a 3rd and 3 to a 2nd and 20. They're officially calling a 2nd and 19. Again, I think they're going to throw the ball downfield at some point here. You're going to have one-on-one coverage at the top if Nixon drops in. They're rushing. They ran right into the blitz.
Somebody else is down.
Got another player down.
58? No.
52 maybe?
62.
That's Blake Burgess. He got back up. He's going to come
gotta
out for a play.
Yep.
We're going to keep it here, not go to timeout. So, again, Cash shooting themselves in the foot tonight.
But as far as Josiah, when he caught that cramp, when this gets cooler, these guys don't drink as much water. They
right,
think
it still needs to happen,
Yeah. I think that's when you have to stress more importantly, hey, you're going to sweat more even though it's cool. So you need to keep drinking water.
Let's bring up a 3rd and 19. I think he might bring a little pressure. He might drop some over the middle and have some room. He's going to throw it up instead to Avery, and he makes the catch! Unbelievable!
Holy cow!
And I think he might have probably knocked his wind out in the process. But he has been so close tonight on a couple of those. This one he's able to bring in. I'd be willing to bet that he'd probably knocked his wind out.
I think he landed on that ball, but that was a heck of a catch.
Look at the replay out there. I just missed the replay on the big video screen.
And that was a very well-placed ball by Mr. Harbin. That was excellent.
So unbelievable. Keeps the drive alive and really probably keeps the game alive at this point.
Definitely brings back a little bit of that momentum we were hoping for.
So still 9:45 left to go. You're still going to need to get a score and a stop and a score. A couple of two-point conversions, but it's within reach. We've seen stranger things happen before.
Yes, we have.
Seen Newcastle come back on this Cash Bulldog team with about 3 minutes left in that game.
Blue Moon Custom Apparel and Boutique is the go-to place for Bulldogs.
I know that brings up nightmares. The Cash Bulldog faithful.
Like earrings, earbuds, hats, lanyards, and license plates, all in stock or even made to order. Stop by the store and
But you kind of hurt for that young man because he's been trying to make that play a couple times and it's just been out of his reach.
Yeah.
This one he's able to lay it out on the line and make the first down catch. The biggest catch of this game so far for the Bulldogs. And if he just knocked his wind out. And that hurt. Listen, if you've never knocked your wind out before falling on football, that's pain. I mean, it doesn't feel good. I'm hoping that's all it is, but he got up kind of.
Got up slow. Yeah, he's fine. Look at that. He's a Bulldog. He's fine. But, yeah, I mean, that pass has either been over his head or knocked down, and that time was just right on the money.
Man, he gave everything he had to make that catch. Huge catch for Avery Lawson.
They better buy him a snow cone.
So Tyler's going to go under center this time. Puts Nick into motion, and Tyler's going to drive back to pass. He's got Alex open. He throws it to Kyrie, who makes the catch instead. Does he get the foot down? Let's see here. They're going to call it a catch.
Yes.
They're going to call it a catch. At the 22-yard line, I think he did get a foot down.
Well, he caught it in bounds. I mean,
I just don't know the foot.
Eagles are trying to
It's not going to
debate
matter at this
otherwise.
point. There's no replay in high
But
school.
I mean, yeah, that official's got the best angle. He's right on the line.
So down at the 22-yard line now. Cash Bulldog offense in business.
And somebody lined up wrong.
It'll be R.J. Samuels. So again, shooting themselves in the foot.
That's okay. We got more throwing room
That's
here.
okay.
More throwing room.
Like I mentioned earlier, I think they could have some success throwing the ball. I mean, the secondary, they're trusting a lot of one-on-one coverage, it looks like to me.
Mm-hmm.
So you got some receivers, got some athletes. And listen, Alex was open too. So you had 2 receivers open to that side. But it's going to be a 1st and 15 now at the 22. Tyler's looking that way, and he throws it up, but just a little too far. Throws it over the wrong shoulder.
Yeah, I think he ran off the wrong coverage or wrong route. Got to get on the same page, fellas.
Yeah, I think he might have been running a post, and Tyler thought he was running a corner or something. Either way, 2nd and 15, 9:31 left to go in this ball game. Can Cash bring it to within 1 score. Hand off to Nick Robinson. Has a big hole up the middle, and he gets through it. He's met there and still gets down to the 20-yard line.
One more block, and he breaks it. You guys got to help each other out.
It's going to be a 3rd and 7 as they get down to the McCracken Portable Toilet and Septic red zone. We're number 1 when it comes to number 2. Call them at 704-93-32. 3rd and 8 now. 4 down territory, no doubt, for the Cash Bulldogs. 3 receivers to the top. As Tyler looks to the bottom, he's looking for R.J. Samuels. He's got him deep. Can he make the catch?
Yes.
And he does!
Yes.
20 yards,
Yes.
touchdown pass on the money from Tyler Harbin to R.J. Samuels. Brings this score to 23-13. Now the 2-point conversion attempt incoming.
He put it only where he could catch it, right over the shoulder.
Tyler Harbin, have yourself a game. His feet aren't really working like he wants them to tonight, so he's able to use his arm, and he's falling through a lot more than he did last week as well. But they're going to kick the extra point here.
But more importantly, his line is giving him enough time to throw the ball.
They're going to try to kick the extra point, I guess. Kick is up.
Cha-ching.
And it's good, 23-14. Now you're scoring 9 minutes left to go about in this game. You're watching Cash Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. This Cash has brought this one to a 9-point game.
Finally taking advantage of some of that momentum we had lost earlier. That's a perfect pass from Harbin to, what's his name again?
R.J. Samuels.
R.J. Samuels.
Wow, the disrespect, Chuck.
I lost my sheet. But yeah, as far as going for 1 or going for 2,
this could be dangerous. Let's see where it lands at the 15. Gets the ball. He's got a lot of room on the far side. Cash does a job. Good job with the Cash Bulldog special teams.
Take him down.
Stack him up at the 25. Now the Cash defense really needs to get a 3 and out at this point. You can't let them have more than a first down or 2. Not enough time in this game.
And they've got to do their best to force a turnover.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get 2 scores now. So
if we can force a turnover and score on it, then that takes care of a half of that. And we just got to come back and hold them.
But they are very squarely in this game now. Again, the defense, yes, the offense scored, but the defense, if we have a player of the game, it's the entire defense the second half because they have stopped Weatherford cold.
Yep, and don't lose sight of number 88.
Yeah, that's Weatherford's trying to. I think Weatherford's just going to try to run some clock. I think they feel comfortable with the 2-score lead here. They're handing it to Jackson Blackman up that side. He's going to have right at the first down stick.
It's
That's
too
one
much.
where you'd almost rather him have the first down.
Too much. Come on now.
Now they can waste 30 more seconds here. And the quarterback that's in there, it's still number 8. So Stone Chisholm not back in this game. It is Tyson McSparrett.
Makes me wonder what happened.
They've been giving the ball quite a bit tonight to number 27, Jackson Blackman. And I think we'll see another run from Blackman here. It's going to be a pitch.
There we go. Behind the line? Yes.
Yeah, it's going to be short.
The line of scrimmage, no gain on the play.
Bring up a 3rd and 1. A bad snap or something right here would be nice.
A fumble? Yeah, a fumble right there.
I mean, you'd almost rather them got the first down 2 plays ago if they're going to get it here because they've wasted about a minute. And there's a timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. Cash down 23-14, 7:34 to go here in the 4th quarter. You're watching Cass Bulldog football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 3rd and 1.
It's a big down right here. Big
the clock
down.
is ticking after a timeout, so I don't know if that was an official timeout or what's going on, but quarterback's going to have the first down. So they're going to be able to take this down into about 6.5 before they have to snap the ball again.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
5:30. If you can stop them right here, they're going to get the ball back with about 5 minutes left. If you can force a punt here.
If we get the stop and they punt it back to us, now what that passing does, it opens up the run game.
I just look for Jackson Blackman here. I don't think they're going to try to throw the ball. I'd be very, very surprised if they did. At this point, you've got a 2-possession lead.
Yeah. Oh, Weatherford's probably not going to throw the ball the rest of the night unless they absolutely have to.
Jackson Blackman met in the backfield for a loss. That's Ben Angel on the play. Brings up a 2nd and 11. 6:47. Up to snap the ball about 6:15.
Ben Angel, he does more than just kick the ball.
He does. Those Angels, I'm telling you, everyone that they've ever had out here, they do everything. They are the Swiss Army knife, the Cash Bulldog faithful here. .627. They are going to throw the ball, and it's complete, but met by Kyrie Coleman. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about
5.
Still running the clock. 3rd down and yeah, they're going to call it about 5. Maybe a long 4. So another big 3rd down play here if you're the Cash Bulldog defense. It's
okay, watch the ball. Don't jump off sides.
not quite the ball game yet. You're exactly right. They trust McSparrett to throw the ball that time, and C.J. Nixon's down here, but he does have help.
Oh, yes.
There's a false start.
Mr. Nixon left early.
Makes it a 3rd and 9. I believe the clock will stop as well.
That helps. We needed that because now they shoot themselves in the foot.
Nixon wants the ball. You can say he's like, look at me. I want the ball.
Well, he'll probably get it thrown to him this time.
So Camden Hance, the help on the bottom side there. You might watch the guy just above Nixon. He beats his man deep. He's got the middle wide open. He just throws the ball up for grabs and
yes,
picked off by Kyrie Coleman.
at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He cuts it up the field all the way in to the 45-yard line.
If he stays out to the sideline, he can break it. Why do they always want to come back over the middle?
I'm sorry if I'm blowing your eardrums out. We're a little excited tonight.
All right.
Not only did he do a good job of defending that well, he picked it off and was able to make a good return out that puts him in great field position. 5:24 left to go. Listen, Cash defense. Wow. Second half. The best half of football they played all year long.
Yes, it is. I mean, even against the Southeast, the Woodward, this is their best half all season.
Now, can Tyler Harmon make something else happen again? He's kind of been the story tonight. Him and Nick Robinson. Tyler hurting after the ankle injury last week. They're going to roll him out and look to pass the ball again, and he's did they call that a hold? I thought they might have called a horse call for a second. He's going to run out for a first down. Yeah, they're going to call a hold. There's a penalty marker in the backfield. It's going to be on the Cash Bulldogs. Put themselves again behind the sticks.
That umpire really needs to pay attention because that was a horse collar or an attempted horse. Just because he ran out of it doesn't mean it's not the same.
Tyler Harmon's doing everything he can, man.
He's a competitor. I like him. He's a competitor.
Effort tonight by Tyler. 5:14. Again, they got to score fast probably here.
Well, they got to score probably within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
To give themselves a real decent chance.
Bring up a 1st and 20. R.J. Samuels down here, depending on where that safety plays, if they can run Logan over the middle, they might have one-on-one at the bottom. And I like your chances down here, R.J.
I would run Logan over the middle and then let R.J. run outside.
Pressure coming up the middle, and the Hampton Nick Robinson. He gets to the outside, he might have some room. Breaks a couple of tackles and thrown down at midfield, so he's going to gain about 4 or 5 yards. Make it a 2nd and 15 now for Cass. Right at 5 minutes left to go in this ball game. And Nick Robinson is down. We're going to take a timeout with him. You're watching Cass Bulldog Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Unnecessary clogging. 30-minute fix. We'll have you back and using the toilet in no time.
Don't let bad plumbing penalize you. Call Whitehead Plumbing today.
When plumbing problems hit hard like a linebacker, call an audible. Whitehead Plumbing is here to tackle them head on.
Whitehead Plumbing, the real MVPs.
Yeah!
Woo!
We're your plumbing MVP.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2nd and 16, 4:52 left to go and ticking. Tyler Harmon's got to make something happen. Connor wasn't even looking for that one.
Nope, I don't think he was. Figured he'd factor in.
We're 3rd and long now.
But if we'd run that sweep again to the wide side of the field and just peel it underneath, because when they see the sweep, they're thinking it's going to bounce out wide. If you peel it and take it underneath more short.
You can take 88 down the field and run something under the middle. You might have some running room.
Yeah.
I think Logan is matched up with 88. So 3rd.
This is your game,
and 16.
Folks, right
this is they run a screenplay and it's just dropped. Really not a very good execution there. There's a man right on top of him, so it's going to be a 4th and long.
Brings up 4th down.
I'd stay with the same route package that they've had earlier because it spread the defense out. Maybe we got another fake dialed up here.
I don't think they're going to fake this.
Nope.
Hoping you can get a turnover or something here.
Roll. Now pick it up, hand it to the ref. There you go. Now we got to hold. Play for a turnover and hold. Hope for the best. But as far as the route packages, I mean, they should have kept staying aggressive and going deep. And if you're going to go short, hit the short routes out in the flat.
So 4:28 left to go. Punt the ball. You still need 2 scores. So you got to force a turnover, or you got to probably 3 and out them here, and probably use every one of your timeouts at this point.
Hope for a fumble right here on the exchange or on this snap.
And that'll probably do it. First down up to the 21.
Victor Garcia.
And you're going to have to hope for a turnover, I guess. I mean, that's your best case scenario at this point. I mean, if you're Weatherford, you've got 2-score lead. I mean, 4 minutes left, hard to score twice. They can just take their time here. They're going to be able to run another 2 minutes off the clock, take it down to about 2.
Yeah, if you're Weatherford, the game is yours to lose. If you're Cash, you're hoping for a mistake.
You have to force a mistake. Ball's taken up to the 25, gain of 3, bring up 2nd and 7. Cash not taking any timeouts yet. Seconds left on the play clock. 2nd and 6.
Come on, get him. Come on.
It's another first down for Weatherford. So 3:05 left to go in this ball game. 10 seconds on the play clock. Good stop that time. Cash is going to call a timeout. 2:48 left to go in the game.
Called by the Bulldogs.
We'll take it with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is about more than just a degree.
It's a journey that will shape your future and change your life. That's why MSU Texas provides a place to find your passion,
to connect with others,
and discover who you truly are.
We're dedicated to providing a well-rounded education that prepares you for a variety of careers.
You'll have everything you need to pursue your dreams at MSU Texas.
Start your journey. For more information, visit msutexas.edu.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2:48 left to go in the game. 2nd and 10 for Weatherford. Cash needing a big stop, maybe a turnover, something to happen quickly. .15 seconds on the play clock for Weatherford. Handoff is up to number 9, where he's tackled in the backfield this time. There's a flag. Are they going to call him for a face mask? Who's it on? Let's see here. Oh, it's against Weatherford. So they're going to march him back to the 15. That's one where you might have let that go. Bring up the third down, but. Yeah, so that's exactly what they do. They decline it and bring up third down. So it'll be a 3rd down and 10 now. 2:35 left to go. That's Cash caught a little off guard there. Weatherford hurried up to the line and met there hard by 2 men. It's going to bring up a 4th down punting situation. And Cash called, let's see, did they call their timeout? Cash calls a timeout to stop it with, well, I said that, but they're letting the clock run a little bit longer. It should be about 2:35 on the clock. We're going to keep it here.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want
I think the ref is saying they want 2:35 on the clock.
And one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled healthcare to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the
It's going to be a 4th down situation. 2:34 left to go in the ball game. Can you get a big return here? This is probably what you need. The wind's going to carry the ball to the near sideline. Maybe a bad snap would be helpful here. Either way, you're going to have to get 2 scores. You're going to have to score really quickly. Nick Robinson, Logan Crawford, both back deep on the 4th and 10. This is going to go to Logan Crawford. He makes the catch on the near sideline. Face mask on the, they do call it. And another one. There should be 2 of them. As Coach Farron Griffin pushes back Logan Crawford, there's going to be at least 15 yards added on this. And I think there was 2 of them, honestly. I think they can call both of them. The one was a ripping off of the helmet. The play took 10 seconds, but you're probably going to have the ball upwards around the 50-yard line. I guess Cash still does have a timeout. Am I correct, Caleb? Yes, they do. The referees are conferring here what to do. Logan Crawford gets his helmet ripped off, face mask, and then ripped off the second time he gets hit. But again, Cash is going to have to score and then get an onside kick and score again. So let's see what the call is here. They're just going to call 1 personal foul, face mask on the Weatherford defense. That's going to put the ball at the 46-yard line, I believe. And there's going to be another one, a hit to the head So that was the second hit. There's going to be another 15 yards added on to that. So this is going to put the ball way down in Weatherford territory, all the way down to the 39-yard line. So Logan Crawford coming up big, taking a couple for the team there. And then they're going to call another one against, they're going to call back against Cash. You literally take 2 penalties forward, you take 1 penalty back. So it's going to be, the 2 should just offset. That's what should have happened, and then should have just went with the 1 penalty. Either way, ball on the 46-yard line. So they need to go 54 yards for the score here quickly. So it's going to be on the arm of Tyler Harbin and the offensive line as well. Needing to make something happen here. They're going to bring some pressure up this side. Nice job by Connor Muldowney. Give him a little time, and Tyler just throws it away and gets past the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. Weatherford brought pressure from a couple of different spots that time. 2:18 left to go in the ball game. 2nd and 10 now for Cash. You're just joining us. Weatherford had a 23-7 lead at halftime. The Cash defense has played phenomenal. An R.J. Samuels touchdown catch later, and here we are, 23-14. Harbin's got some time this time over the middle, and the catch is made. Still fighting forward, but he needs to go down and try to save some time here, all the way down to the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 6. Cash Bulldog offense needs to hurry up. Needs to move. 1:58 left to go. Connor runs up the middle, and he's going to be short of the first down, though, so they need to hurry up. It's going to bring a 4th and 1. Got to get the first down here. 1:37 to go. And that's going to be your ball game. The Cash Bulldogs did everything they could, but they're going to come away with a loss this game. Nice effort to fight back, but ultimately going to come up short. So a couple of knees here, and that'll be the ball game. So Cash is going to follow the 1 and 2 in district play. Weatherford's going to move to 3 and 1. There's the first one. We will have a post-game interview with Coach Farron Griffin after this game, so hang on after a couple of commercials. They can take this ball. Let's clock down to 13 seconds. Cash does have the 1 remaining timeout. Farron Griffin is just going to let the clock tick off. Cash loses 23-14 to the Weatherford Eagles. We'll take a timeout and be back here at the postgame interview on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
It's real red wine vinegar and olive oil blend. It's called the Juice. And at Jersey Mike's, it adds that jazz to your sub. Add a flavor zing with the juice. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Coast Technology Group specializes in audio, video, and lighting for schools, house of worship, home, and business. Work with our team's engineers to design the right system for your conference rooms, video telecommunications, stadiums, auditoriums, video walls, home theater, and automation. Whether your next project is large or small, let our team with over 150 years of combined experience help design the right system with simple, reliable technology.
Scooters Coffee, world-class coffee rooted in quality, with 2 locations to serve you in Lawton and Elgin. Wake up to the amazing aroma of quality from their hot and iced drinks to blenders, smoothies, teas, to even their great food delights. Or why not try their at-home coffees or coffee on the go? Locally owned and operated, Scooters in Lawton and Elgin. Scooters, rooted in quality.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the Cash Bulldogs fall just a little bit short, 23-14 after a valiant comeback. As we're waiting the post-game interview, scores from around the state. John Marshall leads Woodward 12-7 in the fourth quarter. Elk City finally pulled away from Chickasha, lead that one 35-12. And here we go down to Chuck with Coach Farron Griffin.
Coach, momentum went back and forth. What was the part that made the difference?
Well, you know, we've got so many kids that are bunged up, and we're trying to get our athletes on the field, and kids are trying to have multiple positions, and, you know, that caused us a lot of mess-ups down the stretch tonight, and, you know, it just happens whenever you got people that are hurt. You know, like I said, we were trying to patch our athletes out there on the field, and, you know, some of them kids were playing 2 and 3 different positions, and, you know, it caused some things that were bad for us down the stretch. Our kids played hard, they fought hard, they never gave up. You know, there were some times we just didn't make plays when we needed to. You know, there just a lot of negative things happened that was frustrating throughout the course of that game. You know, we had some things that probably should have done different and should have done better, but that's the way it goes. You know, like I said, these kids fought hard, they played hard, they never gave up, and I'm proud of them for that. You know, we made too many mistakes. Like I said, with so many kids bunged up and trying to have 3 or 4 kids play 3 or 4 positions, it really hurt us tonight.
Even for being banged up and out of position, your defense played a heck of a game tonight.
Yes, they did. They played really hard and made a lot of plays and gave us a chance to win. We just couldn't, you know, produce on offense. And like I said, it just we finally got some things rolling there in the second half on offense. But, you know, we needed to do that in the first half to compete.
Well, you'll turn the corner soon. I know you will.
Well, thank you.
Back to you.
Coach Farron Griffin with Chuck Yakiani down there. Is very happy about the effort he had from his guys tonight. They did not fight. He said, like he said, they've been banged up. He's not going to make excuses, but when you have kids playing 2, 3 positions, it's going to be really tough, especially conditioning-wise, just down the stretch. It's going to cause you to get a little bit tired, maybe get a little bit beat up, and of course they don't quite get enough going on offense. Like he said, the offense got going in the second half a little bit, but in the first half, they kind of sputtered outside the long Nick Robinson touchdown. But as it is, they will fall to 1-2 in district play. Meanwhile, Weatherford will go to 3-1. But next week, we'll be traveling up to Oklahoma City, where the John Marshall Bears await these Cash Bulldogs. Cash Bulldogs needing to win that one to stay alive in the district for a playoff hunt. We'll have that game for you, 6:30 p.m. pregame and 7 p.m. kickoff here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. For Chuck Yakiani, Adam Gutierrez, Caleb Hannibas, I'm Billy Palmer. Have a good weekend, everybody.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Lawton's newest hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road. A family-friendly atmosphere featuring their award-winning pizza and calzone, made fresh daily from their secret family recipe, with handcrafted burgers, wings, appetizers, salad, and homemade desserts, including deep-fried banana pudding. Come hang out with us. The Hangout, 5370 Northwest Cash Road in Lawton.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Southwest Foot and Ankle Clinic has specialized in the medical and surgical treatment of the foot and ankle for the past 40 years. And they provide all treatments under one roof. From x-rays, radial pulse therapy treatment, to surgical treatments, all with one goal in mind: providing the highest quality medical care with good old-fashioned Oklahoma compassion. Call to set up an appointment today. Southwest Foot and Ankle, 580-357-8720.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. We also provide residential trash services for Lawton's outlying communities. We've got a solution for small businesses, contractors, construction companies, and everybody in between. We're a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Are you ready for a debit card? Well, this card is more than you may realize. It's a reward-earning, style-affirming, money-managing, do-it-all debit card, like a key to the world. It's the Pay Me debit card from Communication Federal. Our Pay Me account pays you real cash that adds up fast, earning rewards when you use your card. So get a free Pay Me debit card today. It's secure shopping and payment power online or in stores. Sounds like you're ready. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Hail damage on your vehicle? Look no further than Cars Hail Repair Specialists. They're locally owned and operated with certified PDR technicians and offer a lifetime warranty with zero out-of-pocket guarantee. They work directly with your insurance and they give a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Make sure you ask them about the $200 referral program. Cars Hail Repair Specialists. Give them a call today, 580-360-5050.
Are you ready to find your dream home? Let's find it together. We can help you find that perfect home and walk you through the buying process. Or maybe you just want to sell your home. We can help with that too.
Hi, I'm Pam.
And I'm Barry. We've been helping buyers and sellers for 21 years.
Together, we could help you sell your home.
We're not bragging, we're just applying for a job.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.